You are looking live from Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium for tonight's opening contest of the 2024 season between the Sequoyah Indians of Tahlequah and our Prairie Grove Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, and with me tonight, just a special night for us here at Prairie Grove. We have former offensive coordinator Mason Pinkley and a 2004 graduate. Am I in the neighborhood?
Yeah, that's
2004.
Yeah.
With semifinal team that went 2003, right?
Yeah, we met up with Rivercrest and got humbled.
Yeah, it got a little. Well, you know what though, 2020 team got a little humility from them as well. So, and also joining us, former New Orleans Saints, Iowa State Hawkeye, and of course Prairie Grove Tiger. Dylan Sainer is with us. Dylan was a 2016 graduate of Prairie Grove, played on the 2015 team that made it to the state final, fell just short there to Nashville. Gentlemen, great to have you both back today. Let me ask first, Mason, what's it like? This is your second season. How hard is it to watch a game whenever you've been coaching for so long?
It definitely is still – it still hits. It still hurts, right, a little bit because you do miss it. It's such a part of you. I mean, you invest, like, for me it was 15 years of coaching, and for me to take a step back, the want to and the passion's still there, but there are just other things that were – outranking it in my life.
You evaluate things, and you never know what twists and turns might take you back into that game sometime. And Dylan, for you, having played at, and experienced even the highest level of football that, many youngsters, they wake up and from the time they're 5, you got a chance to experience a lot of that. What's it like tonight to come back here to Prairie Grove and see a new field and just, what feelings do you have that are nostalgic, and then just other thoughts you might have?
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's like you said, it's kind of a message I portray to a lot of kids that are this age. Like, I've been places, I've played with and against Hall of Famers. I've got rings that cost what a house costs. Like, I've got cool stuff. I've played in cool games. I've won really big games, 100,000 people. But I always come back to, these are the funnest days of football that you'll ever live, and I try to get that across to these kids, and many people try to get that across to me, but it's kind of hard to get it through to them when they're this young. But that's kind of how I always felt, and I think the longer I get out of it, the longer I realize it was really the best football experience I had. It becomes more work as you go down the line, but
it's pure.
It doesn't get much more fun.
It's pure down here in high school.
Yeah, and I think it's even more pure, if I may say, if that's a language there or correct grammar. It's more pure here because as you get to that 7A, you're getting and you're starting to see it trickle down into the 4A, but you got transfers, you got a little bit of recruiting going on. It won't be surprising when the NIL starts hitting the high school a little bit, So, I do think this is some of the purest. And I love the fact that we're back in 4A. And Mason, you had an opportunity to coach the Tigers in the 2 years of 5A. Mm-hmm. What did you see there, and how do you think that experience in the 5A, because these seniors have never played 4A. So what do you think, how that might affect them as they come into this season?
5A was definitely a transition as far as personnel. Okay, so the schemes and the depth of the scheme in plan A, plan B, plan C was always the same as it was in 4A, but instead of going in and having to stop dude number 1 and dude number 1A, it was more like dude number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you got to score some points too on top of it. So it was definitely, they were just deep. They were deeper with athletes than we were used to. But transition back to 4A, I'm not going to say it's dropped off that much, but I mean,
the depth. There is a depth thing to that. As this is Dylan, sometimes during your football career, you play someone that you don't play very often, like maybe in a bowl game or something. Tonight, the Tigers have never played Sequoyah. We know that for 2 years, 20 and 21 and 22, they won one game. Last year, they had a big turnaround with 8-4, lost second round of playoffs. What is it like when you play a team that you're not used to playing, and what kind of experience might that be?
I think the big thing when, obviously Big 12, you play those teams all the time. You get to know each other really well. You prepare. You keep your notes year to year. Like you mentioned, you go to a bowl game, you play a team you don't play very often. They play in a different conference. They play a different brand of football a little bit. We always revert back to the basics. Like, there's a lot. Control what you can control. Stick to your fundamentals. and turnovers. Win the turnover battle. That's all the basic 3 things that we would always say whenever it was a new, scheme this, X and O that. But make sure your fundamentals are locked in whenever you've got an opponent.
Yeah, sometimes putting a hat on a hat and a tackle on a tackle, making sure you wrap up the basics can be a big piece. Tonight, captains for tonight's game, number 5, Jalen Handel. He's a running back for the Indians. Also, number 31, Josiah Foreman. He is a running back as well. Jose Marquez is a senior offensive defensive lineman. And Dason Pritchett, also a senior, number 58. For the Tigers, Alex Absher, the quarterback for Prairie Grove. Also number 85, Morgan Cobb. He's a defensive end, tight end. Jace Edwards, and I think you're going to see him a lot tonight running back, and he played a lot when you were there too, didn't he, Mason, as a sophomore? Mm-hmm. And then number 73, Caleb Wilson. So that's the captains for tonight's game. I just want to really quick just mention how grateful we are for our incredible partners that support Prairie Grove Athletics. Special shout out to our legacy partners, Lewis Automotive and Pickett Constructions. Their long-standing support really keeps the community thriving. We also want to thank our goal partners, Arvest Bank and Arvest sponsors Touchdown. They went from $30 a touchdown now to $50 a touchdown. The Community Bank, Ozark Electric, and, of course, PG Telco has been our partners since the inception of the webcast. And speaking of the inception of the webcast and the live stream, at halftime, what I always call him the Godfather, he kind of got it started. Kendall Lehman, he's actually in the house today. He's going to come up. We'll chat with him a little bit about the early days of broadcast. The 15th year, guys. This is the 15th year of our broadcast. Started in 2010. And so if you think about it, these guys playing, they've only known the world with a broadcast.
That's facts.
So,
again, PG Telco, they will sponsor $50 every touchdown we score. That's a way they give back to the community and help Prairie Grove Athletics. So make sure that we thank PG Telco. Guys, we're about 50 seconds away. One last question for both of you. I'll start with Dylan and then Mason. Dylan, the first game of the season, what is it like? Are you just ready to hit somebody besides your own guys?
Yeah, you're you go through camp and that's all you do is hit your own guys. So you're ready to get out there and see. It's sometimes hard to tell, hard to track your progress through camp. You play against the same guys every day, and you don't get to see any true competition like in a live setting. So you're really just excited to get out there, hit somebody, and see how you actually stack up with all the work you put in.
All right, and Mason, as a coach,
yep.
You got that first game. What are you looking for on the first series, both offensively and defensively?
It's a feeling out process for sure. It's a little awkward. You're not really sure what you got. The best thing I think we can do is spread the ball around, get touches for everybody. But to me, there's nothing better than the first quarter of football. As a coordinator, it was a check for me, first series. Did I do my homework? If I can come away with points, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. So.
Well, that's excellent. And, we hope our offensive coordinator, Max Washhausen, that he's got a good plan tonight. He got some weapons to work with. Absher, who was the backup quarterback to start the season last year, due to an injury to Luke Vance, right?
Yeah, Vance.
Vance. And whenever he was hurt, then Absher had to come in. And I'll tell you what always impressed me was the Darnell game last year. He came in, he threw a couple interceptions, we were down, and he just kept fighting.
Yeah.
And I think that experience is going to play well for him. The Tigers are going to receive, getting ready to kick, is number 1, Alden Jones. And back deep we have Edwards, and we have Coran and Braxton Brashears. And we are getting ready for the 2024 season. Coach Absher's 32nd season here at Prairie Grove. And are they going to blow this whistle? We're going to sit here and have to talk for another minute. Here we go. And the 24 season is on its way, and it's going to be fielded by Coran. Coran trying to get the corner, and he's going to be dropped down about the 27.
Well, left hash inside your own 30, 26-yard line. Open inside's this way. I'd be thinking sweep, reverse this way, the wide side of the field. But he's probably – I wouldn't be surprised to see some motion, some different formations like you want to see their plan for your base set.
And we'll see what they have coming out. They're going to bring out wide here, number 35,
Martinez.
And
he's gotten big.
He has. He's gotten a little big since last year.
Force that.
Absher. Man, Sugg.
He just runs tough.
Tackle made that time by number 31. That's Josiah Foreman.
He's such a big kid, you know. He's since he's a little baby 7th grade, he's always just been tall and lean. Runs super high, he just makes it happen. He has that won't be denied attitude.
And he's just a junior.
Yeah.
Second down, man, he got spread 8 yards. I didn't realize he got that many.
Yeah, this is a Washington thing. Spread, shift to the base, sweep.
And Coran is going to, I think he's going to be close. I think they'll give it to him. They're going to move the chains.
And that's promising, right? You come out, you run the ball first 2 plays of the game, and you pick up a first down. So, I mean, that's always a good sign.
Yeah, made 2 base plays, right? Read and sweeps everybody's first play in 7th grade. Reads about the 3rd play that you learned in 7th grade. So it's base. It's good. Stick with what you know. It's a feeling out. I see 2 high. 4-3, they're a monster. 4-2-5 defense.
He's like,
Reed, the open inside. Sugg again, got half of it.
But it's the same thing, 4 yards in a cloud of dust is, if you're moving the ball in the run game, then probably get to see some open up here.
No doubt, it's a hat on a hat up top, and we're 1 half step away from busting a longer run.
Second down and 5 for Prairie Grove, and just running right at him right now.
Up, halfback's up.
In motion is Edwards.
Let's go.
Go, Jace! There goes Jace. He's over the 50, 45. He's going to get down inside the 35. They're going to mark him at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Jace playing wingback, man. That's one of the things I figured out early, and Dylan even got to do it. I'm like, man, I can just move the wingback around and get him the ball. It's easier than getting it to the ball, the halfback. So anybody that played for me got to play wingback a little bit.
1st down and 10. Prairie Grove move from their own 27. They're down at the Indians' 33-yard line. 9:58 to go here, first quarter, 1st and 10.
Awesome.
And it's right up there. There's Sugg, big hole. There he goes, Sugg inside the. There he goes at the 10. 5.
Had a babe.
Give him 6. Hey!
You like those.
And that's about as crisp of a first drive as you can hope for if you're the Tigers.
The trap, man. The trap is the sweetest play in football. Inside trap. Not trapping the D, trapping the D tackle. That is sweet.
Dylan, as you see that, how important those blocks up front, because I know you had to do a lot of blocking there at Iowa State for sure.
Yeah, that's that's what it is, right? Like, sure, we're going to make a couple guys miss. You get a hold to a playmaker, and you let him get in space, and you let him make a guy miss, and that's what you get. But I think it's awesome, and there's a 2-point conversion as well. But I think it's awesome. Good sign for the rest of the game, just kind of imposing your will in the run game. Didn't even throw a pass. So
went straight down the field, 73 yards, and Sugg punches it in. Edwards gets the 2-point conversion with 9:44 to go here in the first quarter. Prairie Grove 8 and the Indian 0, a touchdown sponsored by PG Telco, $50. Thank you so much, PG Telco. Back after this.
Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Okay, we're back with you. And kick, that was Ian Carrillo. And, man, Carrillo gets a nice kick.
That was nice and high.
And, he's got a hole.
Uh-oh. I think this happened twice last night.
And finally brought down by Brashears, but not before. That was number 1. That was Alden Jones. And man, we missed those tackles at the beginning.
Yeah, special teams is definitely an important part of a football game if you're trying to win. That a lot of people kind of lose in the cracks. There's a lot of close games won and lost with special teams play. So make sure to tighten that one up.
Yeah, looks like Washington did his homework. Let's see if Parabeck did his homework. Stop here.
They got some pretty good beef up there in the front for basically they're a 2A over in Oklahoma. They'd be a 4A here, but
I just like those white on white units. It's clean.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Indians. Number 5, Jalen Handel they said he was a running back, but he's the quarterback. Right. And first hit by Kissinger.
Yeah, Baylor's.
Yeah,
the eye test would tell you we're not going to blow their offensive line off the ball, but we should be able to beat them with some speed and make stuff like that happen.
We go for athletic, long-limbed guys on the D-line.
And they did a good job that time, 2nd down and 10.
Tight end backside. Backside tight end.
And nice completion, and Jace knocks him out of bounds, but right before the first down marker. It's going to be about a yard short. Was that number 7, I think, for them that caught the ball? That was Lawson Morgan.
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
I'm having a panic attack about the tight end backs. I'm sure Parabeck is too.
3rd down and a yard for the Indians. They're at the Prairie Grove 42.
We even? Is there a nose man? There's not a nose man.
No, there's not.
Parabeck hasn't been even ever. I begged him to be even forever.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You got your wish.
Yeah, too late.
And
pressure.
I got him. Get him. Oh!
That's good. Off time. That's good.
It's going to be 4th down, and he had a lot of pressure. One of those guys there was Jackson Pierce. But, man, I was hoping we could get a handle on Handel back there because that still got 4th and short.
4th and short. Parabeck loves to shift D-line right here. See if we can get an easy one.
Maybe they'll jump. That would help a lot.
That's his thing. Stacked out here. Stacked twins. It's got to be inside run. They're wide in the 90s, the stacks. We didn't widen them.
Snap. It's going to be a keep, and he's got the first and a little bit more.
Yeah. That's fundamental football, man. He's playing with numbers.
And
what's in.
Yeah, 1st down and a tackle there by Pierce again. So 1st and 10.
They're going quick?
Yeah, they're going. Man, they're
I'm not sure the level of play here, but like that's an RPO situation all day.
Oh, they had 3rd and 1 and they didn't push it down the field.
Yeah.
They're good. Winning on 1st down. Off time.
It looks like Sugg. Man, we're calling Pierce almost every play. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Pierce is he's a good kid, but he is just mean. You like that. You like those.
Harmon Trout was the ball carrier, 2nd down and 9.
Cover 0, no safety. They're checking. Double move or push it down the field. Take a 50-50.
And here we go.
Makes me nervous.
Straight back. He's in trouble again.
Pushing it down the field. Oh, it's backyard football. This is not good.
Oh! Did he catch it?
If he caught it, he's – oh, yeah.
Wow. He almost made a great catch there.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, those busted plays, they make it hard to play defense.
Yeah. Being a DB coach, man, those just make me mad. Like, you guys do your job up front so we can cover back here.
You're coached to cover a route tree, and you study the route tree all week, and then the route tree just
They just make it up, yeah. It's like they're playing jackpot on the playground. Trips, 3rd and 9.
3rd down, 9. Let's see what
big down.
Handel can do here. Hopefully he's gonna just keep.
Oh, yeah.
And man, there's some nice job. They're gonna get a holding.
Yeah.
Let me ask you here, Mason. Do you take it or you decline it here?
Gonna be 4th and 9. Probably decline. Yeah. Keep going.
I'm saying that we're gonna decline this one. Yeah. Go to 4th and 9.
This is where Laird's talking to everybody on the headset trying to get the consensus. We're like, just wave it off. It's fine. Whatever. We don't care. Just do something.
I was at the library today doing a little bit of research for just some stuff I like to do, and I'll challenge you guys here with some trivia after a bit. But before, as I was looking, you start looking through these old newspapers, and I was looking at a newspaper, and it was an article about Craig Laird being hired as the defensive coordinator at Prairie Grove.
Did he have hair?
No, he didn't have it then.
No.
I think he was born bald. And I think he's always been that way. So
Yeah,
I know he's coaching today over at he's coaching at West.
Back in the
no,
game?
Watts. He's coaching at Watts at 8-man football.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
right.
didn't hear that.
Yeah, he took that other job,
Didn't
like it or something, and now he's.
Well,
Then he missed it.
I was a freshman when Laird came here. I was part of that.
Well, it is.
It's a good time for a fake. You're on the positive side.
No!
Mr. Collins is if we're lucky, it's the 5-yarder.
Yeah.
He said they're
Oh,
asking
tipped
if
it.
it's tipped. Come on,
I don't know. I don't think
Morgan
it was
Cobb
tipped.
getting through there just trying to
Yeah,
make a play.
that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be on us.
The thing is, though,
He didn't tip it.
I'm not sure about the rule difference between high school and college.
It's all 15 in college.
But
now,
if you have a
5
rugby
yard.
style punter in college that rolls out like that, you can hit him. He's a ball carrier.
Interesting.
I'm just not sure if that rule applies in high school.
It's still 4th down. It looks like it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. I don't know if they're going to.
Cobb was getting an earful from Coach Ab.
Let's see what they're going to do here.
I mean, they got to accept it, right? But now it's 4th and manageable.
But, where did we end up with the ball?
Did we even recover? I don't know.
If we're at the 15, well, I'm saying, though, if you're at the 15 or 16, now they may go for it,
Yeah.
and I would go for it here. I mean, you're
on the
4th and
positive
3.
side, yeah, definitely.
Man, that's a big penalty there. We stopped them, got out of that, and now
I'd look for him to do something
Yeah,
sound.
that's
block the
interesting
10,
because,
run the
why are
like
they,
I said, when you roll out like that, you become a ball carrier, even if you're trying to punt the ball.
why aren't
at
they
least
starting
in
the
college.
clock, guys? Come on.
Yeah, 25 after a flag.
Yeah,
Must
I
not
mean,
have
what?
signaled for it. There he goes.
No, but boy, he gave him plenty enough
All
time
right.
to set up.
Check the backside tight end. Please cover the backside tight end.
He's rolling to his right.
wide
He's
open.
looking, and it got him in trouble.
I'm going to text Bear back right
hang
now.
on.
It don't matter. It's 4th down.
And that's 4th
Nice.
down.
Good job,
So
D.
the defense has done a good job getting pressure on Handel tonight. Hadn't been able to wrap him up yet, but
Winning on 1st down. They're winning on 1st down, getting behind the chains, making them be
And they're
uncomfortable. Yeah,
pretty much winning at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball right now, which is
That's a fact.
and Dylan, I like what you said earlier is that they're bigger on the front.
Right.
But that speed is getting past those big guys, giving a lot of pressure to their quarterback.
Yeah, I'm going to put some of it in the weight room. Like, yes, they are larger individuals, but our guys working their butt off, and we opt for those long-limbed D linemen, so it's hard to get a hold of somebody when we're playing with long arms.
Second possession for Prairie Grove, 1st and 10, ball up there on 31. This time it's going to be
Koran.
Koran. And Koran, we're going to get a hold, but Koran's still on his feet.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's going to be
It's right on the edge, tight end wing area. Yeah. It's one of those down blocks.
it's tough.
Yeah.
Koran, he's one of my guys.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Yeah.
He's one of my guys, though, because I just, as a sophomore, he plays hard. He's just one of these guys who's just tough.
Facts.
Whether he's on the basketball court, whether he's here.
I had him as a 7th grader, and he wasn't the flashiest player or anything, but every time I gave him the ball, he was getting me 8. So I was like, I wasn't mad at him. And I called him Coffrin because that is how it's spelled all year, and he never fixed me
Well,
all year.
we've heard Koran, we've heard Koran. I talked to his mom, it's Koran, like, the core of your body, Koran. I still mess it up, but still.
Yeah, he didn't fix me for a whole year. I was like, bro.
Well, that's going to be a penalty. He's going to back it up 5 yards. It was a face mask.
Interesting.
1st and 15.
Force that option. This is what I want to see out of Alex.
Option.
Come on.
Absher and a nice wrap up there. Good job by the tackler. Let me get his number there. That was 20 for them. That is Backus. Malachi Backus. Did a good job. He forced him to make a decision there.
Mm-hmm. Coach Absher loves the option. He loves it. And then he's got grandson doing it. I imagine it's going to be a staple this year.
Well, he runs it well. Mm-hmm. I think his dad ran it pretty well, if I remember
His
correctly.
dad was a freak, though.
2nd down and about 7 for the Tigers. It's going to be
unique set
Koran. And there's Koran. Keep going. Blake, all right, up to the 44.
It's something interesting I've never thought about before. They brought the fullback to the open inside the right tackle side as a tight end and back to the split end off. I've never thought of that, and I've thought of a lot of things for this formation. So that was cool out of Washhausen.
I've watched, Washhausen. He does he looks at a lot of other teams that there's not a lot of them that run their wing team, but he'll study a lot of the teams that do and see what they do. 1st and 10, and Absher. He's got a man open.
Waggle.
And he's got Cobb. Cobb at the 40.
Do something with it.
Cobb almost to the 35-yard line. Dylan, what does it feel like when you get that tight end, get that ball like
Man,
that?
that's over. You get to the top of your route, and you just see the middle of the zone split wide open, and there it is. It's awesome. But, man, this is awesome for an offensive coordinator standpoint right now. Everything's working.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the whole playbook open, and you can pretty much go at whatever you want to right now.
Yeah, trying to spread it out.
You
Get
got
everybody
two,
touches.
you got 2 juniors in the backfield right now, and there's the wing-back reverse. There's Edwards. He's got room. 20. Give him 6. Hey, there we go. No.
We got laundry.
Something was awkward about it anyway. He had to bounce outside the
We had an
kick
Alex
line.
Absher block down the field there.
I hope it was
soon?
far. How far was it down the
Quarterback?
Yeah, he threw the block down.
Aw, thank
Alex.
you.
Was it-
Thank
was
you, but no thank you, Alex.
field? Was it in the back?
No, it wasn't. But
Well, they'll-
somebody blocked in the back, it looks like, is what they're going to call.
Well, they'll back it up. It'll be.
We don't have our instant replay.
Probably
But
still going to end up with the first down. Where's the spot? 20?
It's at
25.
the 25. So it'll be
first
first and
and
9. It'll be first and 9. It'll be first and 9. I got to say, over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of people, from camera people and producers. Tonight, we by far have the best-looking producer we have ever had, and she is great. And if any after this play, I don't want people calling the school here,
put a
so
ring on it,
I
that's
better let
fine.
them know. All right, there
Trap
is.
again.
Man, look at Sugg.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, Sugg down to the 20.
Inside trap is just so good because nobody does it but us, man. And it's muddy or it's great. And you're like, well, we'll see if what happens, We'll see if it works. And then our guys are so good at it, they can make it happen.
No, tonight, my wife Gretchen, she's running the computer over here, doing a great job, and we appreciate her. And like I said, we've had a lot of good ones, but I'm not gonna. She is the best.
She makes a pretty good Rice Krispie Christmas wreath if you're one of the lucky ones to get one of those.
There's Coran.
Yeah.
Coran down to about the 17.
I read. You've seen Sugg run the read from the fullback position twice. Now we got in the eye to do it. It's ISO in any other offense, not ours. But ours is, we call it the read.
And you got a couple of yards there. Dylan was referencing Mason at Christmas time. We go out. Gretchen makes these wreaths, and it just Dylan and his family's been fortunate enough to get one for probably 15 years.
Pretty memorable.
Second down and 8, and the give, and it's opposite. It's answer. He
Get
fakes
in
the
there.
pitch.
Get in
There's
there. Yes,
give him
don't jump.
6. Hey.
Hey. Dad likes that one. Dad and Dad's dad like that one.
I'm looking down there. Mama's happy, Daddy's happy, and the whole crowd's happy.
That reminded me of a little Brock Purdy pump fake I've seen a couple times.
Did he give it a Favre down the field like this?
He's like 5 yards past the line of scrimmage with the overhand pump fake. People fall for it.
It's funny. I just heard an analyst talk about no matter where you do that from, it freezes the defensive lineman.
It does.
Even if they know you're past the line, it freezes them. 14-0.
Yep, it's operant conditioning. It's like Pavlov and his dogs, right? You ring the bell, they drill. You pump fake, people put hands up.
Can Edwards get in again? He gets the 2 points.
They
Got it! With 4:41 to go here in the first quarter, Prairie Grove 16, Sequoyah 0. That's another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. $50 for every touchdown that the Tigers score. And remember, support PG Telco. We appreciate their commitment to our team and community. 4:41 to go here in the first. Tigers up by 16. Back after this.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Okay, we're back. Here comes the kick from Carrillo. Carrillo's putting that thing down inside the 15. And let's see if we can have better covers. Man, we're struggling.
Oh, it's
nice
over.
block.
Come on, Carrillo. Just get in the way. Had a baby. Good job.
Is he going to get him for a horse collar?
It don't matter.
Yeah,
out of bounds.
I saw a flag there. They're going to get some extra.
He's the kicker. Just get him on the ground.
Yeah.
6 points.
I'll tell you what.
If there's been a negative thus far, we're going to have to figure something out on special teams.
I got fired from the kickoff team by Coach Adams. Year. We played by-in. They housed 2 on us. We had them shut up.
That's when they had all those rain kids, right?
Clouds.
Yeah, rain cloud and blue cloud and all these other kind of clouds.
So, yeah, I got fired from the kickoff team, so I went over to kickoff return. I got pretty good at it. We were good at kickoff return by the
You got to lock in on those special teams, man. We would have like a 2-hour punt meeting every week just with the punt team.
That sounds awful.
It's difference between winning and losing close games a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah, at that level for sure.
Well, that 15-yard march, so if you think about it, their first drive started at their own 49.
Yeah.
Their second drive is going to start at the Prairie Grove 32.
Counter.
And Handel, great field position for the quarterback, but
bad
snap. And nice block up there.
On,
they're going to have a flag. I thought I saw a flag. Yeah,
there it is.
Open field tackle. Nice hat placement wrap up on that open field tackle. That was sweet. By Karan.
Blake did a nice job making sure he actually lost yards, but with them at the 32, ought to take this and move it on back.
Yeah, closing speed. Cobb had a chance. It's hard to keep up the momentum and reach out and grab something. Coming from the second level, from the safety, you can run downhill.
And this is a spot foul too, right, Mason?
Should be.
I mean, so if it was back in the backfield.
If it's on the offense, it's whatever hurts them worse, right? The spot or the line of scrimmage.
Has it happened? Oh, they just gave him 10.
Either way, they're so far down in our zone.
Should be first down. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Mason.
No, just anything that moves them out more to the middle of the field.
Hayden Armentrout up back there. And, man, there's Cobb. He's got pressure.
Nice play.
Nice defense. Who's that over?
Sub 12?
No, 12. That is Caleb Cart.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Senior. Such a good kid.
Man, that was sweet.
The same build. No, it was good. It was good. Second and long.
It's going to be second down and 20 now for Sequoyah.
I can't get over Pearbeck's running an even front. I'm so mad at him right now.
I mean, outside of the penalties, you're seeing some pretty good week 1 football here. All over the place on defense, doing whatever we want on offense. Secondary, defensive line, they're in the right spots.
They're going to have to do something with Cobb. He's making it look easy right now. Look at him.
And there he is again. He's right in his
and
it's picked up. Hey, there he goes.
Bannon. He's gone.
Bannon.
You ain't catching him.
Bannon, 20, cut back. Bannon. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And that's the pressure of Cobb that caused that turnover.
Yeah, they tried to read him, right? They tried to read him. They left him unblocked to read him, but he just made it happen so fast, forced it off time or off schedule. And Bannon was there to pick it up.
I'm looking at trying to get a screen pass. You got to throw it at his feet.
Yeah,
you got to get that one out.
I'm looking at Bannon's dad, and he's like, "Oh, he was so close to putting that to the house."
I legit think that Bannon is the fastest kid on our team, like seriously by time. So like the fact that he got pushed out, the quarterback's an athlete.
Well, the quarterback's an athlete, and he had a good angle to start off with.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're going to be
that dead tee.
Timeout.
Did you see the dead tee back there?
I think you did, but let's see.
I like that.
I think
fun.
It's either going to be offsides. Yeah, it's offsides. They didn't have enough guys, and when we snapped the ball, their guy was running on, so they're going to put it down to the 2.
Dead
I thought they'd try to get a timeout off there.
They got to stop the bleeding for sure.
Yeah, 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers up 16-0.
Is it? It is. It is. Look, 3 backs back there. Don't you wish the fullback scooted up a little bit?
Oh, and he scoots on up there. Yep.
Yeah.
Sugg.
Reed to get over the tight end side.
Mason, that was my position.
I can. Yeah. You seem like that age generation was probably wishbone, right?
I would have been Sugg, but I'd have been up about 2 steps.
Yeah.
All right, with 4:05 to go here in the first quarter, Tigers up 22-0. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco with $50 donated to the Tigers.
It's been Edwards both 2-pointers, right?
I believe so.
Reed pass. Edwards to the pylon right here. Pass it. Nope.
And Coran, he's hit, but he's going to go on in with 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Prairie Grove 24.
Making it look easy.
And the Sequoyah Indians 0.
11 points from the Mercy rule.
Wow, that's hard to believe. We're already there. We're going to take a break. Another touchdown sponsor of PG Telco. We'll be back after this.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Okay, we're back. 4:05 to go. Carrillo getting ready to kick.
Try to get in our lanes a little better here and see if we can make a stop.
Yeah, this has been the
No, that's I'm good with that. Take it right there. That's the worst starting field position of the night.
Isn't that something to kick the ball out of bounds at their 42-yard line, and that'll be their worst starting position.
I feel like we very rarely have a kicker, and it always feels like this, where we're just kicking it all over the place. Finally, just kick it out of bounds. We don't want to mess with it.
Well, you know, last night in the junior high game, they ran 2 back for touchdowns, and
that's what they're telling me.
And that was really the actually going to spot at the 47, and that was really the difference in the game, the junior high game last night. So we got something to work on.
Stacks wins. They really like this. Counter, Reed.
Nice job that time by guys up front for the Indians.
Yeah, that's as an offensive coordinator, you can't get anything going. That's your day one play. I'm assuming that counter read is their base play. What you just saw, the thing that they're best at.
Armentry on the carry. He got 9. That may have been their biggest single play of the night so far.
Do it again.
And this time the quarterback's going to keep. He's got a little hole there too.
Yeah.
He's brought down by number 23, Cale Bray and Cobb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm got a feeling that's their base, right? That's day one install. That's what they're best at. I wouldn't be shocked if you did it again just to prove a point here.
Tylen Laycock in at the in position on this play. They may have moved, but no call, and big hole there, but
same play.
Closed by Brashears.
From the corner spot, he was tucked up tight because there's a tight end backside. A little closer to the action than he normally is.
Second down 9.
Same set. We're flipping the corner over. Must be playing man.
They're going to have 3 receivers to the far side. They have number 9 over this way, Black Bear.
Stearman's going to cover right here.
And it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Got a pretty good little hole. He's going to.
It's close to the first down.
Yeah, was that Ashton Brown?
He's right at it. What, number 5?
No, was 13. Did I see a 13?
For us or them?
Or was it 43? Maybe it was 43.
That's Stearman.
Yeah, Stearman. I saw the 3. I thought it was the 13, but it's 43 Stearman.
He's gotten so big. He's just a huge frame the last year or 2.
He's a junior as well. Mm-hmm. 3rd down and a yard.
Bringing pressure.
And
17, hold on.
Hey, nice job. That's Laycock.
Yeah. Long frame.
It's going to be 4th down, and it's going to be about, a little more than 2 to go. So 4th down for the Indians.
4th and 2 we got.
Well, if I'm them, I'm going right back to it because that's all they've been able to get working so far in this game.
It's base set. I wouldn't be surprised. Left tackle pull right here.
They're down to 9 seconds on the play clock.
With the quarterback, fullback's going to fill.
And he's going to keep, and he's got first, and he's got
Nice tackle.
a little bit more. And that's that's Stearman again.
Yep, base play right there. They ran the Old Faithful there, and they had the fullback or the running back Phil for the pullers there, just make sure nothing happened.
I'll tell you that I'm impressed with Jalen Handel for them. He is he's got a lot of that athleticism. He throws the ball well.
Yeah.
But he just had a lot of pressure and had a chance to really do anything well. Nice job. Arjunette.
He's a funny one. He's made something of himself. He came to the program a long time ago when I was still around, and he was a pretty well scout team guy all the time.
Yeah.
He worked his butt off, and you see him now on Friday nights. He's helping.
You know, scout team guys, and Dylan's probably seen this a lot, that they can make a difference and then eventually work their way in there.
Yeah, for sure. We had guys. I'll get you after this play. But.
All right, here in motion goes Duncan. And that ball carrier that time is Josiah Foreman.
But yeah, we've had guys make their careers and work their way onto the field at the Division I level from being elite scout team players. And the coaches just see that on tape in practice every week, and they're like, man, this guy's beating up on our starters. We've got to figure out a way to get him in the ball game.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do when you're in that place. You got to take advantage of opportunities, and that's anything, in life, but especially in football. It looks like they may let this clock run all the way to the end of the first quarter because
be a good move for them. Regroup.
Yeah, they're going to have third down and about 10 to go. So after one quarter of play, our Prairie Grove Tigers 24, Sequoyah Indians 0. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, they're going to get something going. They are, kind of.
This is what's danger, in my opinion. You guys expect.
Prairie isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Okay, we're back with you. I just sat here during the break, and I look down, and I see John Elder. I've got the last two offensive coordinators for Prairie Grove in the booth today.
It's kind of weird.
I got to ask.
Must be a stressful job.
I'll let you guys figure out which one of you scored the most points in a single game. I could probably look it up, but I'll let you guys argue about it for a little bit here in a minute. Third down.
Did you ever hit 70? We hit 70.
I think we beat Shiloh 66-10 or something right here.
Yeah, and after took.
I swear we hit 70.
Yes, yeah,
I was trying to hit 70.
And he took a knee at the 3, if I remember.
I didn't want to. Dad told me to.
Okay, and here is Handel. He drops straight back. He's in trouble. Man, they got him this time. Hey!
How about the D ends? The D ends tonight. Those 90s. It's Tylen. It's Cobb. It's Stearman. They're just in his face all night.
I'll tell you, and he almost got away again. He was almost did, but Tylen Laycock takes him down. It's going to be 4th down and about 25.
4th down in the country mile.
Or as the great Jake McBride once said, 4th down and Lincoln to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough one that day.
Love Jake. Great guy.
That's the Kicks 104 guy, right?
Do what? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was. I think he's at somewhere else now.
The voice guy. He got the voice.
We're going to take a timeout. We're going to stay with it this time. And we'll stay with it. And I'll tell you, we were talking about these guys that really push you guys, the scout team or whatever. Dylan, in those situations, do you ever have to go get a guy, like let's say you're used to seeing a drop back pass or something, and then you've got this guy that can scramble. Do you have to go find somebody sometime to try to replicate a guy like that?
Yeah, we would play, running quarterbacks, dual threat quarterbacks, and we would grab like a third-string running back, and he would play quarterback on the scout team that week. We did that all the time. We did in high school, college, pros, like they do that everywhere.
Dylan loved being scout team quarterback.
I loved to play on scout team.
We hated him over there, but he loved it.
Now, if I remember correctly,
I didn't play a whole lot of defense.
But you completed did you throw a touchdown pass?
I threw a touchdown pass in high school and in college.
Yes, I knew that. I don't remember which game, but I remember watching it.
Against Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yep. And you scored a touchdown receiving against Oklahoma.
Yep.
All right, 4th down and 25.
Oh, this is not good. We got run on. This is a punt formation.
I think that
it is.
Looks like they're going to punt, and it's just a little pooch kick, and Prairie Grove's just going to let it roll.
Is that a white flag? Get away. Who is that? Moss?
Wow, you don't get much better than that on a punt. Nice job by the Indians. They're going to pin Prairie Grove inside the 1-yard line.
More yards. Let's go. More
wow.
yards for the
this
staff.
is where you need to see those holes open up like we've been seeing.
I told you at the break, I'm play action going deep right here. I'm trying to get to 35. Plus a 99-yard game. We'll see. Something safe. I mean, the common sense solution is sneak twice to get out from the shadow of your own end zone, then try to pick up a first down.
Yeah, I think you just take a dump pass for 99.
I'm all about that. You don't have to talk me into it.
All right. And
there's a sneak.
That's the smart play. It is. Oh no!
Oh,
fumbled.
No.
Fumbled. I think we got it back.
Anyway, that gets us what?
Second
and 9. Do you dare option right here?
I think with a guy like Sugg, I think you could keep going at that a little bit for another play, and then you could probably do something wide. I'd be a little.
I mean, the way we've been running the ball, you wouldn't have any problem, I would think.
Shift back to one side.
You're an offensive coordinator, Pinkley. You call it, man.
I'm running option right here. The open inside, there's no force player. Sweep's pretty good call too, though.
And Coran's going to get close to the first down, up close to the 10.
Yeah, there's no force player on the open inside. I'd be running or wanting to go that way. That's why 49 sweep with Jace was so big earlier and reverse on the first 2 points.
I might be a little biased, but I'm fooling them with the tight end dump off the 1-yard line.
With a little motion to see if I can uncover you. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Well, that was you made Coach Elder's job a lot easier on those calls for tight end dump, Dylan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there's first down and more.
Let's go.
And a big run.
Sugg.
Yeah, man. I mean, not just me. We had a ton of athletes on that team when I played.
Yeah, y'all were loaded.
And
but they all need to give you a thank you card for being single covered.
we could get the ball wherever we wanted to, and there was a lot of guys that were worried about me getting the ball, so it made it really easy to get the ball to other guys.
No kidding. I just stand you over here by yourself and you covered 2 people.
Nice job run that time by Sugg. He gets it out. Now Asher back to pass. Looks, throws. He's got
good ball.
It's it.
Let's go, Alex Martinez.
Martinez, give him 6.
We love it.
Hey, Alex Martinez. Hey.
Play action, go deep. Yeah.
That's a 99-yard drive in how many plays? 1, 2, 3, 4 plays?
Fumble, sneak fumble.
Yeah, 4th play.
Sweep.
Because we had third down.
Fourth play.
4 plays. 4 plays, 99 yards. That one right there covered about 72. So
and that's what happens, man. You're successful running the ball all game, and you just keep pounding away. The defense gets frustrated, and then you take the top off.
That's a fact, man. And he was step for step.
And look at Cobb goes in for 2.
The tight end.
Tight end reverse.
Yeah.
With 9:17 to go here in the first half, Prairie Grove 32, Sequoyah 0. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. PG Telco, every time we hit the end zone, they step up. They give back $50 for every touchdown. Tigers up 32-0 back after this.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
Dunking on fools, yeah.
Nice kick this time. Going to be fielded. Oh, he dropped it. He just had to fall on it.
That's the way it goes on nights like this.
Armentrout just had to fall on it. This is the worst place they've started tonight.
Do or die series for them.
And guys, you got to think there has to be a little bit of frustration part for Sequoyah because 100%. They've had 49. They started at the 49, our 28 or 32, and their own 47. I mean,
still have a goose egg.
And still with no points. And so Prairie Grove's had the ball 4 times, punched it in 4, gotten all 4 2-point conversions. And
and it's kind of going back to playing the opponent you don't always play, right? They're coming into the same situation and playing a team that plays a really good fundamental physical brand of football.
Play style. Nobody runs the wing tee but us. Everybody runs spread.
And they got him back there. Bannon gets handle, and he's all the way back. Bannon's going to take him back. They're going to spot him at the 15, but
long, rangy athlete. Like I said, he's the fastest guy. He's got his hand down playing DN right now. Where's he playing 90? Depends on the prod.
And they've got, let's see, handle. And he is athletic, so that's just telling you how fundamentally Tigers are tonight. And
fast.
Handle throws it. That's up for anybody.
Ball.
That's Moss.
Oh, no.
Oh!
High point. Go catch it at its highest point. Don't wait on it.
Well, that is one thing. And I will say about Dylan Sainer. I think his sophomore year of basketball helped him really in football because he learned how to rebound at the high point, and he started learning how to catch the ball at the high. For a big guy like that, he had the softest hands.
Yeah, it was easy. Just put it in the area.
Yeah.
Talk about catch
but he knew how to get the high point, and sometimes it's always, I'm just going to play football, but I think his basketball helped him a lot. I'll let him comment on that after this play. They get him again. That was Sugg, and that was Bannon over there, and Sugg. Yeah.
Bannon, yeah.
So the Tigers are going to get excellent field position this time. Sainer, I'll let you say it. I said it. How did you feel? Did basketball help you think a little bit? Or?
Yeah, I was sorry. Wasn't quite hearing you perfectly there. But, yeah, I think it did a lot. You get in a little bit different kind of shape, and it's a different kind of movement for your body, but helps make you more athletic the more sports you can play.
That's a fact.
This sophomore year of basketball was fun. We had a Ty Tice and a bunch of weapons, and I was getting like 20 trash points a game.
Good punt. That's going to go all the way down. Well, it's just stopped at the Prairie Grove 38.
Nice bounce for us.
They looked for a minute that was going to take a roll and go maybe inside the 30, and it just stopped like almost like a 9-iron or something.
Yeah, all the sophomores are down there going, can we just get one more on the board so I can get in the game now? All those scout team guys paying their dues, they're like, it's my time.
That's a little bit of an underrated thing about stuff like this, too. Like, you get a lot of those young guys real live game reps. That helps your program in the future.
And most teams don't go to their subs as quick as we do, so they get to get some real reps against some real players.
Well, I imagine that Coach Absher will take it till half because you can't start that thing till then.
Flood.
He's got him again.
Braxton's standing by himself.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I don't think Absher saw him, but Bashir's was by himself.
Yeah, flooded about the oldest pass concept that involved 3 receivers there is. It's a good one. Coach Absher loves it, too. He stole it from Coach Tice about 1 million years ago.
Speaking of Coach Tice, we get to see him next week.
That'd be a good one.
When we travel down Highway 62 for the Battle of Highway 62 against the Farmington Cardinals, who are facing Harbor tonight. They are playing Harbor. They played Shiloh last week, Harbor tonight.
In some years that's really scary because it's Harbor, but some years Harbor's not that scary. I'm out of the loop. So
There's Sugg. Sugg powers his way up to the 44-yard line. And I think Coach Eldridge, that was there last year, I think he got that schedule put together maybe before he left.
I will say that, though. I've got a little brother that plays at Rogers High, and I've watched a lot of their games and 7-on-7s and stuff. It's not as different as a lot of people make it out to be to what we're watching here. I don't think
it's the depth, probably.
Yeah.
Third down for the Tigers.
Interesting look there at the wing back inside the tight end. That's unique.
And Coran is going to be short by. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to give it to him because one of the things they do in high school that I've noticed, and I asked a ref about this, you don't ever see them mark the ball between the lines. It's going to be on a yard marker. It's going to be at the 47. Like a while ago on that punt that we got, they gave us at the 1. It was at the foot line.
Right.
But they always mark it in high school most of the times at a –
Interesting.
Yeah, we see it all the time because it drives me crazy.
Reverse. Here it is.
And no! And he's got Moss.
Fade.
He had Isaac Moss.
That's a tough catch. That's a tough catch.
He's got to lean hard on that outside hip and keep that ball over his inside shoulder.
Nice job by Lawson Morgan on the coverage. I mean, he recovered after laid it up a little high, so gave him a chance.
A little outside. That's a tough adjustment on that ball.
Yeah.
I had one of those in the state championship where I completely flipped my head to the other side of my shoulder. It's tough to track the ball.
That's what you're not supposed to do, but you have to do, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough adjustment.
Let's see. They had a legal man downfield for us. They're going to decline. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Some fancy like that. It's a little hard for those guys not to.
I will tell you, Moss athletically reminds me a lot, just his build and the way he moves, a lot like Isaac Disney. He's got a little bit.
Isaac's my boy.
Yeah, I know. And that's a compliment to Moss.
He better understand. I don't think there are enough guys in the line of scrimmage.
And there's Coran.
Let's go.
There he goes. Coran running hard inside the 40. He's going to be finally brought down by number 53.
Yeah,
that's Marley Moore.
That's an up 32 points hold right there.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Let the kids play.
Wow. Keep it respectable. Right?
6:16 to go here. 32-0.
Yeah, he definitely is built like Isaac.
I like the Isaac Disney shout-out. That's my boy.
He is.
Still hang out to this day.
I'll tell you, I love all our guys. I mean, I've done this for, like I said, 15 years now. But there's certain guys that I just always think about. Isaac's one of them. Guy last year, Hubbs. I love Hubbs. He's one of my guys. Even before you guys, he was a little bit after you, was Heath Brockmeyer, 2000. I think played on 2000.
The guys that just make plays, you like those guys?
Yeah.
Right.
John Halbert. John Halbert was another guy. It's like John Halbert was one of those guys. I'm not losing. I'm not going to lose. That's the way he had that.
I don't know Halbert. I hear about him all the time, and everybody's like, Disney or Halbert. I know who my choice is.
Well, yeah, you guys have him. I'll tell you, Halbert, and I'll say it after this play, there is Coran on the right side, and there he goes. And he stays on his feet. There goes Blake. He's in on the 30, 20. Give him 6. There's laundry on the field again.
Is that up 32 again? Get that boy some oxygen. He just came out a second ago.
No, I was going to say Halbert had, and if we got it submitted, I need to talk to Coach Asher about this. He had 12 interceptions in his career.
What year did he play in?
He played. He graduated in 13. He played in the 12th season.
Okay.
But he had 12 interceptions his career, and he got one as a freshman because he played against Gravett or something.
In his career. I thought you were telling me in a season.
No, in a career.
I was about to be impressed.
Yeah, 12 in a career, and he and during that time, he that's would be in the top 5 or so in the state all time. Yeah, we just got to submit it. Wow, this is second down and 10:23 to go. Isn't that right?
Proving that would be difficult because I've seen the stack of dusty old stat books in there in the office.
They're taking a timeout. Let's take it with them. 5:56. Tigers up 32-0.
Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
Here's a play. There's Edwards. Edwards has got room. Edwards at the 40. Jace Edwards, give him 6. No laundry this time.
They got all the penalties to get some more yards.
That's right.
I think that's what they were looking for.
How about it?
Mason, you got to look at this line. What are they doing for us here?
I mean, okay, shout the guys out. Trey Froud, 56, 70, Baylor Kissinger, Wilson, 73, Boyd, 74, and 75 is Connor Reed.
Yeah.
And these guys running the touchdowns in, you hear their name and they get all the stars. But those are the guys that make it happen. And I'm partial to those guys because I was sort of one of those guys myself.
Right. Well, those big boys, they get stickers every time we get a 100-yard rusher, and right now we're looking at maybe 2. Possibly 3 if Coach Asher leaves them in long enough to get 300 yards.
Wow.
Kicking a PhD, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and did he? Oh, crossbar. Misses that one. 38-0, 5:43 to go. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. $50 donated to Prairie Grove every time we give them 6. 5:43 to go. Tigers up 38-0.
Oh, did he?
Oh, he could have texted.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
All right, here comes Carrillo. And Carrillo, deep kick this time.
Nice.
It drops
bounce,
inside the 20.
Sit, get it.
Oh, and got to make the got him. Someone got, I think 36 is the one that tripped him up. And that was Holt Caswell.
Holt, my boy. I love that kid.
And then I think also helping out was Maddox Ogle.
Got some new faces coming in. 77, Ty Slaughter, getting a little time with D-line. Marcus Fisher, 40 to the end.
And there's your typical Coach Absher. He's getting on to somebody.
Hell yeah.
Never lets it go.
Vanko on the D-line. D-line coach is getting some fresh bodies in there. Anjanette's been in. That's a pairback move. He loves to get his boys in there ASAP. Well, I mean, Mercy Rule's on, right?
Well, no, you can't do it till second half.
But it's on, right? Like,
If you don't get, if they score, you don't get it. You got to still go. It's got to be 35 at half.
Is that the Nashville Shiloh rule?
Oh, that was smart by Absher just to make sure that wasn't behind the line. It wasn't. But
just to play it out?
Yeah, just to play it out. Incomplete pass. Second down and 10. 5:39 to go first half.
Connor McCarty stepping in at corner for Braxton.
Or you got to love Coach Absher coaching his butt off at 38-0 in the second quarter.
Man.
That's awesome. That's what you want to see.
Since he started doing coordinators, he got to be Joe Paterno. He loves life. He loves it. Caleb Cart.
Well, he definitely has 2X what he used to have. That's for sure.
That's a buttload of him, man.
Oh, man, he's wide open,
That's
number
all right.
7.
Come on, make a tackle.
And
make it. Come a little stronger with that.
Hudson Hendricks was there to help get him out of bounds, but not before he gets outside of the Sequoyah 43.
New bodies rolling around. Bray's been in there, 23 at linebacker. 56, the Trey Froud getting to play a little defense. Yep. Talk about long-armed.
First down and 10. Sequoyah with the ball at the 43. Okay. Quick look. Oh, and he scrambles out. And there's that backyard ball I was talking about again. Yeah. He gets out of bounds in Prairie Grove territory at the 38-yard line. I just want to say something real quick. We'll get a few texts and stuff about the camera or the clock. Just so people know, they're trying some new technology this year, and part of that is it's read from a camera into the computer, and so a little bit of that, it's usually delayed, so our apologies. Every now and then it'll pop back in. So
5:19 to the half.
Yeah, well, if it's 5:19, and we'll work on that. It'll adjust as time goes.
Swing, tackle. That's a tough tackle to come downhill and meet that guy going full speed, especially from a defensive back position. Oh no, we got to talk about the second half. We got to get Lynn on here for that one. Flag of the play. Gonna be first and 20. Coach Average pointing backwards. Looks like it's on them. Holding, blocking the back. Is it a 5 or a 10? You'd think I'd know. I have no idea. Secondary looks pretty close to the same. Coran, Moss. Cart's playing a little deep safety back there. That's a good look. That's a good shout. We're playing man under 1. That's bread and butter for them.
Yep.
GT counter. Still not much going with it. Second and what? A lot? 17?
And, regardless of the no points, they've had a short field every time, so really they're not able to put up any yards on offense.
It's even more impressive. Man, Fairbanks starting to get it figured out down there. Braxton's back in the corner. Jace is my safety back in the day, and he's playing in the box a little bit more. He must be playing that rover position. Yeah. I can't believe he's playing a 4-2-5. Jet action. That's it.
That was an interesting.
Is it a screen? Just looks like a screen because nobody blocking. Jeez. Oh, now we got a flag late. Oh. I don't know what. It came from an awkward position. It came from the side judge over here. Either it's on our sideline or it's on them. There was nobody close to him. But
that was an interesting operation in the backfield there.
There's a lot going on, but not much happening. You know what I mean? Surely there was a white jersey in the vicinity. I didn't even watch the ball. I was watching all the stuff up front.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to watch what was going on with the ball. I was caught up with what was going on in the backfield there.
Wave it off. Okay, well, come on, Mr. Collins, let's go. 4-10 to half. Second and set, 3rd and 17. I have no clue. Lost it down. These guys will know better than I. Quick pass. Trying to catch you in soft coverage. Yeah, they got most of it. It's 4th and manageable. 4th and 3, 4.
Yeah, they were just way behind the sticks. Finally got a little something going on offense, and it's just at a bad time for them.
4th and manageable. Last time they sprinted the quarterback out. They got a tight end set to this side who's covered up. He's just there for blocking purposes. It's got to be what it is. Phil downhill. Missed open field tackle. Well, they got it. Starting to get a little testy out there. Yeah, no doubt. This is definitely their best shot so far. 3 minutes before half, so they're going to get something going. 1st and 10, right hash. Positive 24-yard line. Trips left tight end right. Sprint out, don't lose the backside tight end. It's just 3 verticals. Incomplete brings up 2nd and 10. If they don't run some more time off this clock, we're going to get the ball back. That might not be good.
Yeah. I mean, you're surely in 4-down territory here.
Oh, 100%, yeah. You can take 2 shots to the end zone before you worry about trying to pick up a first. Stack twins to either side. This has been their GT counter.
This seems like a base formation for them.
They're trying to widen 90s, but we're just not widening with them. Just going man 0. No safety in the middle of the field.
Right.
Man 0, fill every hole at the line of scrimmage. Moss is playing down by the line of scrimmage. A little skinny safety up there. Number 6. Is that a delay game?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. 2nd 15, same set.
Behind the sticks again. Not where you want to be with a struggling offense.
No kidding. Especially when the run game's not there. You don't really have time to run. You got to force the issue now. Yeah, X receiver went fast. Number 17 at the top. Yeah.
False start there.
2nd and 20. Wheels are losing some lug nuts right now.
And now they're right back where they started on the last set of downs.
Yeah. Second and 10, looks like trips to the field. Can you get a tight end backside? Nope, single backside. Notice the stack over there. Maybe they flip it out there and try to get a little quick screen going. There's definitely numbers to that side. We're just straight up ignoring.
So he just throws that. He's got a receiver. He throws it into double coverage.
Yeah, there's a hope and a prayer. Like X and Z ended up in the same area of the field, and Y and A or Y and Z or Y and whatever, they just up around the sideline hanging out.
Right.
It was definitely like a 2-man route. I don't know if we're online or not. I'm just talking. No clue. Chips field, tight end down low. We lost the tight end twice in the first quarter, and it really made me nervous. I'm hoping we fixed it. Yeah, we did.
They were looking for tunnel there.
Braxton was there. Good hope. Nice hustle down the D line. Who's that? 63. Who's that boy? Jackson Pierce. Nice. That's a D tackle getting out there in space. He's wanting it. 4th and forever.
Yeah.
Just knock it down.
Play the sticks.
Do you just knock it down, or you try to pick it off and get your stat?
You know, I'm in a 38-0 game. I'm probably going for the pick.
Yeah, I'm a little selfish.
For a little stat pad.
Yeah, I would definitely tell my players to knock it down, but me myself, I'd probably try to.
Yeah, if it's a close game, you definitely go for the knockdown.
Oh yeah. Even then, probably not. I'm like that though.
Oh, he is wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Indians.
Well, we're not going to talk about whose side of the field that was, but.
No, but you kind of expect something a little funky on a 4th and forever late in the second half in a 38-0 game.
To run lateral to the line of scrimmage, I'm scratching my head, and then I see him not tuck it away. I'm like, oh, okay.
As soon as the guy left him though. I mean, he's a good. The running back sold it pretty well.
Yeah, he did good.
But so it's 38-36 on kick extra point.
Yeah.
I stepped away. I was trying to fix that clock. Couldn't get it fixed. I'll just have to tell them it's 1:55 to go, and they're not going to get that extra point. 38-6.
Yeah, we didn't really know if we were on or not. We were just talking, so there may be some dead air there. Who knows?
You were on. I'm sorry for anybody watching. Let me just say right here's what happened, really. They had a couple of penalties and things and it was 4th and long. And
trick play, you're mad you lost the goose egg, but also if they're having to pull out a trick play to do anything on you, you're feeling okay about yourself still.
Yeah, and then it's 38-6, and you're comfortable. It's 32 points now, and so you were talking about the mercy rule earlier.
You have 2 whole minutes to score. That's plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
3 timeouts, 2 timeouts.
And like I said,
if you know Danny Absher, he's not using a timeout to
Me and him
score points.
are in the same
this minute 55.
thought process the whole time. I don't care if they're timeouts. I don't want to leave any time left for them to have. I will score right at the end.
Well, it's 1:55 to go. The rest of the time, the clock will not be on the. If you're watching, it's not going to be there. I'll just be trying. I'll do my best to tell you the time, but with the big lead, I'll keep you informed. 38-6, 1:55 to go. Tigers will kick off to start the second half because we received to start the first, drove it down. So this could be, if you think about it.
Just score.
Yep, you want to get the points here. And Edwards is going to let it go out of bounds, so we'll start at the 35.
Yep.
And you know deep down that they're going to run read, sweep, and trap and go to halftime. No, they're not. They're not going to throw a pass.
Yeah, we will. What?
No.
Yeah, he will. He's trying to get that 35 at half. The answer to every question in football is just score. So what do you do right here?
It should
just
be.
Score.
Coming from an offensive coordinator.
Just score.
It should be.
That's right.
Got Edwards in it with the wing, move him around, get the ball to him in space. There's been no force player on the open inside. Reverse has been huge. 49 sweep has been huge. Anything over to our right-hand side.
Got a lot.
We're pro. Tight end left. This is going to be trap.
They're going to go.
We're looking at something. Nope.
Oh.
We uncover the tight
end.
end.
Look at that.
Oh, look at Cobb. Can he get it to him? Oh, hit the ground.
Just act like you caught it.
Yeah, it hit the ground, though. But
yeah, the sideways motion there. We did get the tight end uncovered, yeah. I like that.
So 9 seconds. So the argument war will go to Pinkley on that one.
Yeah, you did.
Sainer said no pass. So
I'm thinking.
We'll go.
Oh, they're going to rule that a catch.
Whoa!
Overturn.
What a terrible call.
Whoa!
I
you know what?
They went into the booth, took a look at it real quick.
Wow, oh boy.
That skipped twice before he caught it.
Well, I thought it bounced twice.
Yeah, I would have lost that bet there.
But you also said act like you caught it.
Yeah, just act like it. Sweet.
Oh man, somebody popped it.
Hurry up, no huddle. Watch how the signal plays in right there.
Boy,
that's just to get the clock rolling that play.
55-56. Logan Reel and Dylan Paris. They brought it that time to Edwards.
Trips to the field. Alex by himself over here. He's already had a touchdown catch tonight.
And after rolls to his right.
I like that.
And he's got a man open. Oh, Edwards dropped it there at about the 34-yard line. So third down and 8.
It looks like they're using the opportunity to get it a little 2-minute practice,
That's
get some reps in.
Yeah.
1:13 to go in the first half. Tigers up 38-6.
That's the roll right, hit the backside post. You just do with you and Dodd.
I was thinking a little more conservative, take it into halftime.
Absolutely not.
Like, in a game where you're probably going to be pulling the starters at some point, you want to get some week 1 reps in a 2-minute situation. And
I already told you the answer.
Just score. Quick pitch out to Coran.
It's like
Coran.
Student body. There was tackles and tight ends and wings and extra people all over the place over there.
They're gonna give him that first down again.
Why not? They give us the catch.
But, it goes back to what I said earlier about where they mark the ball.
They're not going to mark it half a yard short, so it's a first down every time.
That's true.
And I don't know if that's a rule in high school. I just know my observation is just kind of the way it happens.
Got a minute and running. We're inside the 30.
Kind of a big deal when you're talking a game of inches and you're giving away feet the whole game.
6 of them every play.
After this time rolling to his
again.
left, squares up.
11 flood.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. What a catch by Coran. Did you see that?
Looked like a little miscommunication, but it worked out.
Coran is a 5-tool player in baseball. He can do it all, right? So he's definitely going to be out there right around catching balls for me.
He wasn't looking. He turned around and he catches
was not
it.
ready for that one.
He caught it.
They're at the 7-yard line. First and goal for the Tigers, 36 seconds to go, or 35.
Trap.
Sugg. And Sugg's going to be dropped short.
On the 3. Second to go from the 3, 26 seconds. Still got 2 timeouts. Who burned a timeout?
We did.
Why? You got 26 seconds, man.
Oh, boy.
Somebody plug these headsets into the ones that go down to the field. We got to get Mason in there.
No doubt. You're going to leave them with some time, and their best play's been their kickoff return.
Oh, first and go. It'll be second and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. Or where did they spot it? Are they at the
About the 3.5.
Yeah, yeah, it's closer.
You know what? That
The
looks
far
like
guy
the
can't
3.5.
It's a 3. It's about the 3.
And they put it right in between just for you. They heard you talking about
If they did it, I would actually clap.
I think it might be at the 3.5.
No,
It's probably nose on.
It's nose on the 3.
Yeah.
I'd expect something to the field here. The open inside's been really nice to us. Got twins. Oh, and we flipped the tight end over there. This is Reed. Sugg over the right side in between guard and tackle.
26 seconds to go. Mason's worried about the kickoff.
Well, after we score, we don't want them to touch it.
And we're going to kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's wise.
And it's going to be a keep. Sugg.
I think he's just short.
He's going to be short, so that's even better.
No. Hold on to those times. No.
And Absher's going to take his final timeout. We're going to take this one with him. 17 seconds to go here in the first half. Tigers up 38-6.
Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
I just want to see the tight end dump, Mason. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, no kidding. We do that stupid turnaround, throw it over our head play.
Here we go. Third and goal, and it's going to be they got Coran and stopped him.
Better have 2 plays.
Get up. Down to 10.
I hope he doesn't spike it. I hope he doesn't because he made a hand motion towards the ground. Okay, good. Sweet.
And they had 2 plays
There
called.
it is.
Give him 6 as the time goes out, Mr. Pinkley. Hey!
That's how you do it.
You didn't get them a chance to run their best play, which is kickoff.
Yeah, kickoff return has been their best play.
But that's boy. So Coach Absher did the right thing there. Called 2 plays.
Right.
If you don't make it, this is what you do.
Yeah. You either have to throw a shot in the end zone that's your guy catching it or nobody, or you got to call 2 plays in that.
You notice we did something a little weird on the first option, and if that doesn't work, what do? Bread and butter.
And now Carrillo's going to get another chance. This is only. Let's see. Come on, get it.
Hold this time.
And this time,
You got it.
Carrillo's kick is up, and it's good. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. $50 given to the Tigers. It's 45-6. It's halftime. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to take a chance to chat with our godfather of our live stream, Kendall Lehman. When we come back, Tigers up 45-6, halftime.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate, the ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Okay, we're back here at halftime. Prairie Grove Tigers up 45-6. I'm joined now by Kendall Lehman. Kendall, let me just, for those that don't know, we've been doing this live stream, webcast, whatever, broadcast, whatever you want to call it. This is our 15th year. First year was 2010, and Kendall, you started that. And I'll let you, I know we've done this a few times, but every few years there's new people because their kids are growing up and they go. But we've been doing this for a while, and I was telling the guys earlier tonight, the kids that play now, they don't know life without a live stream. You want to tell us a little bit about how that got started? Really, the year before, whenever we were in the state basketball tournament, right?
Yeah, it was the girls.
Yeah.
I had this bright idea that we would stream the girls. They were in the playoffs, and we'll try to get a picture back here too. I'm being told to be louder here.
Yeah.
So we went over to a town in eastern Arkansas, and it was me and a computer and a camcorder. And we shot that picture back to the cafeterias here on campus. That's all we could do. We couldn't even get it out to the people. And that was a pretty big hit. So the next year is when we turned it on and tried to make it go to everyone. And you remember that, Lynn. We had a big old wood box that we carried around, and we had equipment. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just trying to make it work, and it was really fun.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things I remember, though, Kendall, too, is that in those early days, now it's almost everybody goes through YouTube or some kind of deal. Back then, PG Telco was a huge – they're still sponsoring. They still sponsor touchdowns. They're still a big supporter of Prairie Grove Athletics. But back then, it was all done off of their servers, right?
Yeah, it was we couldn't have done it without them. And Lynn, they actually ran. Now, this was before fiber to the houses and Ozarks Go and everything. They ran fiber to the press box just for us to do the streaming. And, without them, we couldn't have done it. And I wrote a little website called PG Tigers Online, and people had to go to that website to find us. It wasn't on YouTube or anything. And I remember we would always talk about how many people we got joining us tonight, and it might be 50. Yeah. And we thought that was big time. And now you guys are up in the hundreds every time.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where, especially during regular season football, we'll be in the, they'll easily get 4 digits, thousands, and playoffs. When we went to the state that year, we had 16,000 people join us. That was just amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So since then, and then that first year, you, Dennis Gill, myself, Steve Halbert.
Yep.
And And then after I think I did a few games that year. You said, hey, Lynn, I just want to watch my kid play and not worry about saying stuff. So I know we did that a few times. And so and then basketball season, we would just – it wasn't like we only did home games back then. It's like, hey, you want to go to the game tonight? Yeah, let's go. And we'd go do that. And Kendall, what's been great and that you've seen, I mean, because you watch it at home sometimes now, we went from what you did where the Booster Club, I think you were president of Booster Club at that time. Yeah. We kind of did it that way. And then, our goal was always to get it in the hands of the kids. And then I think for almost 10 years, the kids basically did everything in the background, the camera work, the producing. Of course, they had Miles Eubanks helping out for a long time, and he was a great asset for us. And but for you to see this was kind of your baby. What do you – of course, I've helped carry it on, but what do you think when you're at home and you watch it?
It's amazing. The graphics on the bottom of the screen, we didn't have any graphics, so we had to continually tell how much time was left and what the score was. It has turned into something that I don't think you and I ever imagined it would be this. And it's fantastic. I look forward to watching it when I don't get down and watch all the games. But let's give some credit here. I mean, you always say the Godfather, and I did start that. But you took this thing and ran, Lynn, and it would not be the same if the people didn't hear your voice each time and give him 6, and you have so much fun. And my wife and I, when we watch the broadcast, we laugh with you because I said, Lynn just amazes me because he enjoys that so much. And you can tell that you enjoy it. So you have become the voice of the Tigers, and everyone knows you now. You've done a great job.
Thanks. It is a lot of fun, and we've had a lot of great folks that have helped students over the years that I've really enjoyed working with, and some of them have really gone on to be successful in their careers. We've actually had one that's worked in broadcasting, and so that's always been rewarding. And but as far as partners over the years, we've had of course Zach Arms, who does Springdale football now and has the radio show with Ruskin and Zach. Of course, Ryan Cook's been my partner now. I think this is our 10th year together.
Wow.
And so we've been together for a while. And then we've had people fill in over the years. Dr. Williams has filled in at times. Ron Bond filled in at times. Of course, tonight, what a treat to have Mason Peakley and Dylan Sainer here. And, so it's always been fun to do that. We've had great people and great administrations over the years. I mentioned a couple of them there. And then, of course, Dr. Campbell now leading as a superintendent and very supportive of what we're doing. We partner now with Southern Sports Network, and they do a great job. We enjoy working with them. And so the other thing, Kendall, that I don't think a lot of people realize, when we started it, when you started this thing, there wasn't anybody else doing it. I think Shiloh maybe.
Shiloh was, but we were better than them. We always want to be better than Shiloh, but our picture was better. And I don't know what we were doing because I didn't understand it all, but it looked good.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it had to do with where, that we had the support from PG Telco.
Sure,
and absolutely. I think that had a lot to do with it. But it's been fun. But 15 years of this and seeing so many players and, band members and basketball players, and we've done a little baseball and softball at times, and doing volleyball now. Volleyball's become a regular thing for us, and that's a lot of fun. And this year what's really cool is while I started doing the volleyball, we've got Hannah McDonald, former coach, and then Bree Gregg, former player. They're filling in, and for the next few games, it's going to be those two. And it's fun because they know the game so well. So it's been a lot of fun.
Lynn, think about where you're at tonight. You've got Mason Pinkley here, who's an ex-player at Prairie Grove,
right?
Then a coach. He understands this offense like the back of his hand. I was reading comments down there while I was watching, and people were saying he's so knowledgeable about what we're doing. But next to him is another ex-player, an Iowa State player, and an ex-NFL player.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how is that? That is just amazing that you're able to have that now, and it's just come so far.
It's fun. It's been a lot of fun, and Kendall, you are a 1983 graduate. Is that correct? Of Prairie Grove, and you guys had a couple of decent teams back then, and then we kind of went into a lull. But you guys had a good team there once or twice. I know Bartholomew played.
He was after me.
He was right
a
after
sophomore when
I was a senior. Yeah. And
We went 6-4, but that was back in the days where one team went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have the 5 or 4 or 3 or whatever it is. But, no, I think it's going to be a good year for Prairie Grove. They've had a good first half. You can tell it's new turf. There's been a few people playing on ice a couple of times. But they looked really solid in the first half. Sequoiah's big.
Yeah.
They got some big guys out there. It's going to be interesting to see how they do this game. You got Coweta coming up. That's going to be a good game. But I think you need those. You and I talked about this. You need those tests before you get into conference play.
Yeah, and there'll be a big test next week with Farmington.
Yeah, great game.
You know,
great
next
game.
week will be Farmington playing Harbor tonight. But, you know, Prairie Grove and Farmington just a few years ago were tied at 29 apiece in their rivalry, 29-29. Farmington's won 4 out of the last 5. So it's time to – and we've sniffed it the last 2 years and just not able to pull away. So hopefully this year as we go on their field, we'll be able to bring it back. Well, we're going to go back to commercial break. Kendall, thank you for not just tonight coming up here and chatting for a while, but thank you for your creativity, your thought, your vision of getting this whole thing started, because it is something that the community now expects.
Yep.
And so we want to try to always deliver a great product to them. But thank you for getting it started. We appreciate you. Best wishes to you and Kathy. Thank you. Kendall Lehman. I call him the godfather of the live stream. We'll be back after this.
Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
Isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
One of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Okay, we're back with you, and as we come back, just definitely a great first half for the Tigers. As we take this halftime break, and just want to remind you about our fantastic partners that we have that helps bring you the game tonight and supports Prairie Grove Athletics, our legacy partners, Lewis Automotive and Pickett Construction. They're pillars in our community, and we can't thank them enough for their ongoing support. Our gold partners, too, the Arvest Bank, who sponsors each touchdown, Community Bank, Ozark Electric, and PG Telco. Their contributions they're so vital to making sure we can bring you every moment of the game, and we just can't thank them all enough. You know, you can watch the broadcast on the Southern Sports Network app. They have it for Android, iOS. You can watch it on Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. Don't miss any of the action. And they have over, different other broadcasts that you can watch on the app. You can also always go to PG Tigers Online, and Kendall Lehman, who was just here earlier, he's the one that created that, and we've had a staple here for 15 years, and you can watch it there as well. You may want to subscribe so you'll have those notifications anytime Prairie Grove Athletics is playing. We also want to thank our sponsor for the meal tonight for our team. We want to give a heartfelt thanks to Franklin and Son Roofing for providing the football team their pregame meal. Your support truly fuels our team both on and off the field. So thank you to Franklin, Son, and Roofing. Got about another minute before we come back, and Mason, you got some stats over there for us. Why don't you share some of those stats before we come back?
Most impressive one in the first half of play, we have 442 yards, which is a 13.4 yard per play average.
14.4 yards, 13.4, 442 yards, and that's halftime.
At half, yep.
I mean, that's a gain for most folks, isn't it?
Aperture is 4 for 7 for 141 through the air. Cobb has caught 2 of those for 45. Alex Martinez 1 for 73 and the big touchdown. Coran caught 1 for 23. Rushers. Sugg has 10 carries for 102 yards with 2 touchdowns. Coran 10 for 67 and a touchdown. Edwards 3 touches for 103 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Apsher's carried the ball 3 times for 29 yards and a touchdown as well.
Wow, that's just amazing. And Dylan's putting his headset on. He may have not have heard. You want to tell him that overall stat again?
What do we got here? 442 yards in the first half.
That's pretty good.
Averaging 13.4 yards a play.
Do you know what 442 yards is? That is a good stat line in total yards for an entire game for a good football team.
Facts.
Well,
we had a lot of long fields. They had a lot of short fields. I mean, I get it. It was a field position deal.
We're ripping it off in chunks.
Yeah, we did. And now let me ask you guys, I mean, we talked about this is the first game. Tell me what you've liked the most, and besides kickoff return, we know that was an issue. Besides that, is there anything else that you see that we might want to improve upon?
Improve upon?
Well, first of all, what do you really like, and then what can we improve upon?
I like 4 different rushers with 4 different rushers that have scores. 2 have 10 carries, and we're spreading it around a little bit, but these 2 guys with 10 carries are just juniors. We haven't even really given it to Edwards that much. 4 for 7, over 50% completion percentage. And I got to see Alex Martinez catch a deep ball like that.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was great to see him.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of said it since the first 2 drives of the game. Like, I really liked how we looked up front on both sides of the ball, like from the first play. Like, we're getting push on offense. We're creating havoc in the backfield on defense, and that alone gives you a chance to win every game.
That's something I've really liked tonight. I love the pressure from the defensive line and the speed, because they're bigger than us up front. Defensive line versus offensive line.
Right.
But the speed in which we've got, and that's one thing I like. If there's something, again, we all talked about the kickoff return, and it's a huge part of the game. It could cost you a game if it was a close one. Besides that, what else could you see that we might be able to improve upon as we hit to the Battle of Highway 62 next week?
I think that's tough because you get into these games. This happens a lot at the next level when you play like a UAPB in week 1, right? It creates – obviously we saw the kick return deal. That's obvious. But it creates this kind of deal where things like that get hidden. Like there could be problems within the team right now that we need to work on for the next coming weeks that you're not necessarily going to see at first glance, or maybe you won't even really see if you don't dive deep enough into the tape. You're just happy with a win, and you're happy with a blowout win at that. That you're, a lot of those like small mistakes might get covered up, and so I don't really have anything glaring. But that's the thing in the back of my head is like there might be something that's we're not necessarily picking up on because
of the score.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mason, any thoughts from you on that?
It's just it's looking. Sorry.
Let me try something here for you.
Better, louder.
There you go. Get it close to your mouth. That'll help.
Sorry, I don't talk very loud.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna have to
hear me. I
yeah.
got a secret over here. No, we're making it look easy, which it makes you ease up a little bit, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But you gotta stay paying attention to those details, those scoop blocks on the backside, those blocking downfield, like the continuation type plays that you really are going to make you successful when it gets tough.
I think too. If there was anything, I thought we had a few penalties, a couple of knucklehead penalties that we might want to. But they weren't bad. They weren't bad.
Yeah, I think those were situational. You're
a lot of it, at least a lot of it, was gameplay type penalties and not a lot of pre-snap penalties.
That's a good point. And the kick bobbled there by Duncan, and
coverage, stay in your lane.
And there we go, bingo!
Who's the super soft this year?
That was Cale Bray that time.
There's this legacy of super sophomores on the kickoff team. Anthony Johnson and Burton and Bannon was one, and there's been many in between.
And I'm willing to bet there was a conversation about kickoff at halftime.
Yeah, I bet so.
I want to know who the kickoff coach is because I know what it feels like to get fired from that job. So I feel for him.
Well, just as a notation here, you'll notice the clock. And for us, we don't have it on the screen tonight. I had a little bit of technical thing there. But it's 11:20 to go. It's going to run for the second half because of the point spread is more than 35. The clock will run straight through the second half. So it'll be a quick second half. And
Jed Axon looking over the top. He's got 0.
Handle. He's going
Come
deep.
On,
he's got it.
Yeah.
And a nice completion there to 0. That's Alden Jones. And he's brought down by Coran. And Coran might be shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a nice route by this guy backside. He posted up, got inside of Coran and boxed him out with his body.
I hope that's a cramp.
And a good throw.
Let's hope that's a cramp.
Are they touching his leg?
Yeah, they're pulling
cramping.
it up.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I say this a lot. I'm an old dude. When I played, we did not. If you had a cramp, we'd hide them in the huddle. We huddled back then, so we'd hide them because, man, if we cramped, we'd have to run like crazy. So,
yeah,
that's old school ball.
I think it's genetics. I think
it is genetics
because my brother cramped. I cramped a ton.
Yeah.
Like. I had full body cramps one year against Oklahoma. They put IVs in both my arms at halftime. And let me tell you, do not let an orthopedic surgeon try to put an IV in your arm. This guy is in there telling me, "Hey, son, I haven't done this since med school."
Yeah, he's in there.
They start pumping that bag, and my skin swells up like I have a golf ball under my skin. And he goes, "We better go grab the EMS guys for this one."
And it's funny how. It's funny how that these guys that are doctors and they could do your knee, they could do your ankle, they could do whatever. Oh yeah, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't put those eyes. And your brother Thomas is a doctor.
Yep.
And he was a great football player at Prairie Grove as well, and now a doctor down in Little Rock.
They used to. He and Anthony Sharp down here, they were just slamming pickle juice before
I remember.
Trying not to cramp, gagging and holding their nose.
I remember that. Yeah, Sharp used to drink
Anthony
that.
and Thomas, they were like a year apart, and they played together.
Yeah. First down and 10 after the great pass there by.
There's the stretch. He's got 0 again.
He's going again. This time he turns around and can get it. That time broken up.
Maddox Ogle in coverage out there.
And also back there helping him out is Brashears. So they're trying to get something. And
that's an interesting look. Ogle's an outside linebacker running underneath a vertical. It was
They're trying to take some shots.
Yeah, they got to.
Well, and the clock's running. 10:22 to go here in the third quarter, and it'll just keep running. As there is, like we call it, the sportsmanship rule.
It's a turbo clock, but not a turbo clock yet.
And now throws back to the backside.
Make a tackle in space.
Oh,
bro.
Man.
He's well down.
Connor McCarty missed one there.
Yeah, they're going to call him down.
Bro.
But He picks up about 7, so it'll be 3rd and 3. And it looks like the Indians are really open. I mean, they're throwing the ball. Well, they're going to give him to the 29, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
That's that delay tunnel screen. Get the big guys out in front, back up under the wall. That's an old school tunnel. 3rd and really short. Take a shot to the end zone. Get it back. You always got it on 4th down.
So 3rd down. Got a couple to go here. And let's see what Handel will do. He's going to keep it. And can we get him?
It's cloudy.
It's going to be close.
Pierce.
They're going to call him short. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and a yard.
Pierce is in that same build as a call.
And another guy's down.
Looks like another cramp.
And
another cramp.
Call Reynolds. Who else is like that?
Call. Yeah, they have those.
He's in that vein of football player.
Yeah, he is.
I can't say anything, man. They'll sneak up on you. Especially you go in there, you sit down at halftime, get real comfortable, you come back out, and out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay, so you go in there at halftime, they got bananas everywhere. And I'm like, okay, thank you, but let's preload the bananas before the game, right?
Well, let me tell you guys something. Our volleyball team this year, they're off to a 4-0 start, 3-0 in conference. Won yesterday. Berryville beat them in 4 sets. And I'm telling you, this team that we have this year, they're special. Yeah. They really are. And
I've been hearing about them for a while.
They are really good. Watching them play and calling those games are very exciting. And I'll mention more about them in just a moment. 4th down and a yard for the Indians. Ball at the Prairie Grove 28.
Stack Twins up top. Got a sniffer. Watch the sniffer. Watch the ball follow.
And Handel's going to keep it, and Handel's going to get the first and more. Laycock was one of them there on the tackle, also, I believe, 43, and that was Stearman.
Man, I like those volleyball games because I played all the other sports, you know. So that was the only time I got to partake in a student section. Right. So that was my, you know.
They get hyped in there.
And in that little gym that we play in, it gets loud. 1st and 10, ball at the Prairie Grove 22. And Handel keeping it. He's got the corner. Oh,
yeah.
Bingo!
Hat on the hat.
No.
I'll take that flag.
That was he just hit him. He just pushed him out of bounds.
I'll take that flag. That's fine.
Caleb Clark is going to get that. No, but speaking of the volleyball team, they've got some really strong seniors.
Talented.
And they're very talented. 3 of our seniors, matter of fact, see if I can get this right. Tag is one of the top 25 in the state, all classifications, outside hitter. And middle is Ashton Burton.
Yeah, she's great.
So Ashton Burton is top 25 middle, and one of the top 25 players in the state in any position is Emma Burtz.
Oh, yeah.
So
she's crazy talented.
She did a set yesterday back over to, she was about to go in the net, and she one-handed backwards to the back row, and we got a kill off it. It was crazy stupid. 1st and goal for the Indians, and they're going to look to pass.
That's
picked off. Hey. It's intercepted. Hey, look at that.
Touchback in the 1.
That's going to be McCarty.
Yeah, he made up for it.
A little bit of friendly fire.
So McCarty gets the pickoff. And are they going to mark him in the end zone, or are they going to get it at the 1?
That's just 4 yards. That's all right. Nah, we want those yards.
Wow.
Who's in? Is it starters?
Well, they still got them.
They'll typically go with the first O-line and 2 backs in this situation.
Well, you got to get it from the end zone. You don't want to have a bobble snap with some backup. So
True.
Not at the 1.
Probably new hats. They look like Cale Bray back there.
Quick
on
give.
The lead.
And that's Sugg.
Sugg again. It looks like he got a new half, though.
Yeah, but Sugg's going to at least get it away from you're not right in the the shadow of your goal line there.
Yeah, it is Cale Bray at halfback. Like him. He's one of those scout team guys that just goes hard. You can't teach desire. He's got it.
7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock's running. We'll run the entire quarter unless there's a stoppage in play for an injury or after a touchdown.
Do you know what that looks like again there, Mason? That looks like a long field for some more yards.
That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of long field, it's still got 90 yards to go to pay dirt, but it's going to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably just run and pick it up, right? You don't take a shot over the top and being too greedy. I mean, it's 3rd and yard. It'd be 4th and
come on, you're up 45-6, Pinkley.
That would be why you don't. I would get overruled in this situation. Oh, this is 4 verticals right here. Throw it.
They're going to give it again.
Throw it.
No, pitch. He's got the
it.
first.
Oh,
my gosh. There he goes. There goes Sugg.
Come back.
Sugg at the 50, 40. He's going to go out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Zero Jones. But not before he gets it.
Fullback quick pitch. I like it.
You don't see that often.
Untouched.
Yeah. Well, you got a flanking advantage with the halfback. Still got the down block and get the guard out in front. That's good. That's good stuff.
Bringing the play in is Martinez. He's gotten bigger, Pinkley.
I know. He was such a project early on in his career. I'm like, please come play football for me. He can jump out of the gym.
And he'll be at the basketball group as well. And this time it's going to go to Brashears.
Nice
Look at
kick-out
Brashears.
block.
There he goes. 30. Brashears. Nice cut.
Nice kick-out block by the lead guard, Baylor Kissinger.
He gets down to the
Braxton
Sequoyah 20.
Half? Good for him.
This will probably, I got to believe this will be the last. This will be the last series for Absher, I would think.
We've already started subbing. It's just subtle.
Yeah.
It's here and there, and a guy here and there. It's more like your 1A guys.
Looks like a player's down. We're going to take a timeout. 5:10 to go in the third. The Tigers are up 45-6.
Isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started.
When you have the support of a community, anything is possible.
First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Okay, we're back with you. 5:08, 5:07. It's running again. Prairie Grove at the 20.
Cole Brumley in at right tackle. That's a new one. It's the first time I've caught him in there.
And there goes Edwards in motion.
We Revy. Nope.
And the give.
That's a new back. There's Bet. Go on, Bray.
And that's it. Give him 6. Kel Bray makes it 51-6 Tigers. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. They donate $50 every time we hit Prairie Dirt.
PG Telco got to get that checkbook out, it looks like.
Yeah, 51-6, and
there's a lot of.
And I'm glad they're letting Carrillo take some shots there for extra point.
Coach Absher loves 2 points, man.
He always has.
I'm terrible calling 2 points.
And the extra point's up and good, 52-6.
2-point play is one of the hardest ones in football.
No kidding, bro. I can move it down, but jeez.
We would have like 5 plays that were new every week that were specifically 2-point plays that aren't in the playbook. They're just 2-point plays.
That's crazy.
Well, guys, while we're doing this, I got a little one for you here. I got to turn this so Pinkley can't see my screen. All right, so we've played an Oklahoma team 19 times, a team from Oklahoma.
Yep.
How many? We got one tie. How many wins do we have out of 19 games playing Oklahoma teams?
And you said we have one tie?
We have one tie. So how many wins?
I can't remember a loss right now. I'm running through the Rolodex. Stillwell, Vine, Talahina.
Don't forget about last year.
Oh, I was out of the
Tulsa Metro.
Oh, Metro. They beat us twice. Yeah, they're good. Never mind. There's 2.
Yeah.
I'd say 15-3.
Sainer, you want to take a shot at it too?
I was thinking you're asking the question because it's pretty high.
Oh,
so I was in that
medium.
15 ballpark. I'd say I'll go 14 and do something different.
Well, it's actually 12.
Okay.
Now, one of the things is we played Westville for 8-year period back in the 80s
Oh,
So-
that doesn't count.
But if you and I'll go
Did they
to
even
I'll
throw
go to
forward
X.
pass?
I have X Westville as well.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we had pads back then.
I'm just kidding.
They weren't very good.
Yeah.
It's bobbled, and that is Jones. And Jones.
Good job on the
Oh,
come on.
Brashear's. And then,
He was in a good position just to make the tackle.
yeah,
Got him
Stearman
out of bounds.
pushed him on out. So we'll take the Westville out, which we played them 8 years in the late 70s, early 80s. So we throw that out. So from 96 forward.
I remember a tie with Talahina.
Yep, that was the tie, was
I was
Talahina.
around
Or
for
actually,
that one.
actually, the tie was, no, it was not. It was actually with Westville. But
Beat Talahina.
Talahina, 2001, you were on that team?
I was the
Sophomore?
scrub scout team guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that we had a 41-21 victory over Talahina. That was a great team, 2001, 10-0,
They were very
and
good.
got upset in the first round of the playoffs.
I remember.
And here is
Uh-oh.
Handel gives it to
Turf monster.
Armentrout. So now, without Tahlequah, it would be 11 games.
9-2 because we lost to Metro, and that's it. Is that right?
It's actually 6-5. We lost to Holland Hall twice, 96-97.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a Metro situation. They
Yeah.
came in here and dunked on
Yeah,
us.
they and we lost once to Talahina in 2000 when Cook was a senior.
Well,
See, I
that's
wasn't
why.
even alive in '96, so I don't know if that's really fair to me.
I was 2, so. Wait, 97? Never mind.
Uh-oh. No, keep it clean, guys. Yeah, no. Lost to Holland Hall twice, Talahina once, and to Metro twice.
Metro was the real deal. That quarterback,
Yeah,
that
they were
first
good.
year is the best high school quarterback I've ever seen. He's going through progressions, not just picking a guy and throwing to.
Kyle Frazier was pretty good in high school.
That's a fact. I watched
And
that one too.
I did get up and see
He was
Mitch.
an athlete.
I did get to see Mitch Mustaine in
Springdale 5.
Yeah. 2:45 to go here in the third. 52-6, and Handel throws complete, and there's Stearman over there to knock him on out. Good catch there by Lawson Morgan.
There was Dumas had this big quarterback when Thomas played. I don't know if people know this, but I was actually a long-tenured water boy for the Prairie Grove Tigers as a youngster. I think I might have had like 7 years under my belt as the water boy.
A veteran.
If that was 09, we actually beat Dumas that year,
Yeah.
49-42,
That
first
was
round
the
of
game-
playoffs.
That was the game where the fireworks were the smoke and the fireworks were
Yeah.
obscuring. I couldn't see the other side. I was up top for that game.
Here's Handel looking, throws, got a man in the middle, incomplete, intended for number 3, Shaston Duncan.
I'm still seeing starters on defense.
Man, I see Abster coming out. It surprises me a little bit.
There's probably in a rotation back there. Maybe they're waiting until the fourth quarter. Everybody else.
Yeah, Maddox Ogle.
Yep.
He's in there. And also Caleb Cart, who got him an interception earlier.
And a big hit over there going out of bounds.
Yeah.
15.
And we kept him out of the end zone that time.
Sure did.
A little bit of movement, no call.
Bread and butter.
Armentrout dropped. Who's got him back there, guys?
68 on Jeanette.
And 64 was in there as well, I believe. That's Ethan Vanko.
Oh, that was 64, not 68. You're right.
Well, both of them were there.
Okay.
They were both there. They wrapped him up. Going to be a timeout. 1:12 to go here in the third. Prairie Grove up 52-6. We'll be back after this.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
Okay, back. Third down and 11 for the Indians. And there is a drop back. Handle
Back
looking.
out. Yeah,
and looks like
go for it.
It's picked off.
Why don't you score this time? Let's go.
It's McCarty.
Let's go.
Look at him go. Make a good cut, McCarty. There he goes. He's inside, down to the 10-yard line.
Good job. That's 2 picks for him.
That's 2. I gave that pick to what's his name? Like, it was actually McCarty both times.
Connor McCarty. That's a new name
Yep.
for me. I have to point him out.
Connor McCarty. You know, it was a great job by McCarty because 3 was open there for a minute, and he led him a little too much, and there's McCarty playing center field there, gets the pick.
Yeah, they're trying to run back out the backfield on a wheel. Going for some big yards there. Luckily, we're in drop
I'm going to be
zone.
like your mama. You got to speak up there,
Sorry,
Pinkley.
man. You got to listen. I got secrets.
I know. You think I can't hear him. You think you can't hear him.
you can't hear it through the speaker. You're trying to hear him the other way. 13 seconds to go here in the third, and Tigers are at the 11-yard line.
31 is the new halfback. The Giovanni, the touchdown Giovanni. Who's 5? Emmanuel.
Did they not call the
fumble.
flag? Did we get it? They may have got it.
No, I don't think we got it back.
They got it back. We fumbled the snap there.
Yeah, there's a couple
And
subs.
the Indians picked that up. So that's the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, it's Prairie Grove 52, Sequoyah 6. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter after this.
One of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
There's 9 on the field. We're looking for subs. 54
All right.
is running on. Belser. Chandler Belser. There's one for you. Not Belser. Belser.
Belser.
There is no I. I know it's there, but you don't hear it.
Belser. Okay, good.
Belser.
Thank you. Because I'd have said it wrong, and probably I've already been saying it wrong.
I made him fix it whenever I was calling wrong. 81 at corner. Tyler Dursum.
When we started playing places, I just write my name down how it sounds.
I would write y'all's name. I had a phonetic roster for you guys.
They've got a new quarterback in as well.
Yeah.
Number 20, I think it's number 24 for them. Creighton Sapp. And on the carry that time for the Sequoyah Indians, I didn't see who got up out of there with the ball.
I can't tell.
I can't complain this year about the colors of the numbers because they're all easy to see. I believe it was number 9 for them. That was Black Bear. 2nd and 6.
7.
And again, Black Bear on the carry. And
Grayson Shelton in at safety. You got a lot of new faces out there.
number 77 on that tackle. That is Ty Slaughter.
Yeah. He's a big kid.
He is a big kid. 11 minutes to go in the game. Clock will continue to run.
Bromley's running in. Connor Reed coming out.
3rd and about 3. Boy, if we could hold them here, they'd punt and start running some time off. And and he's going to get the first down. Ball's out. Picked up.
Score. That's Ogle. Maddox Ogle.
Maddox Ogle, scoop and score. Hey, look at that. 58 now to 6. And, you know, Coach Absher was telling me they got something going on, and someone's sponsoring a deal where they've got what they call aces, and if they get 4 aces, they get some kind of reward, and one of them's a scoop and score. So he's got his first ace. So I don't. Absher was explaining to me, it was going over my head, but
I wonder what the rewards are.
He told Kaylee this is his last game covering Prairie Grove. He's took a job in Huntsville.
Humphreys,
wow,
PG reporter.
Really?
Leaving us.
I'll have to catch him then. Yeah, Mark, we're talking here in the background about Mark Humphreys. He's a writer here for the Washington County Enterprise.
Braxton's going to kick it.
And Braxton Bashir is going to kick.
Ogle can't decide if he's on or off. They're missing the wing back up top. You got 10 seconds. Hurry up. Oh, God.
It's up, and it is good.
They
didn't catch it anyway.
Didn't need
10:41 to go here in the ball game. Tigers up 59-6.
Wow.
Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. And they give $50 for every touchdown. How many is that? Let's see. Is that 7 tonight? 8? 8, yeah, because it's 7. If you did 7, we got a couple 2-pointers. Yeah, so that's 8 touchdowns.
I think we had like 4 or 5 2-pointers to start with.
So 8 times 7 is 56. So, yeah, we're probably at 8 touchdowns today. It's
a pretty good night.
Yeah.
You
better get that checkbook out, right, Sainer?
That's right.
I'd like to see 70 without trying. Like, I don't want them to do anything crazy, but 70 is always a fun number. Boyd's going to kick off again.
Getting ready to kick this time is going to be Trace Boyd. I think he kicked last time we kicked off.
Yeah, this is 2 or 3 for him.
And Carrillo kicked some of the others. 10:41 to go in the ball game. Tough break that time for Sequoyah. They get
That's what happens.
a recovery. You start getting some subs in. Things happen. We fumbled too with our subs.
Thanks.
Pretty good kick that time by Boyd.
Into the corner
That's
too.
going to drop.
We like that.
Picked up there by Duncan. Let's see. Duncan's got some room.
You got to make a tackle in space, guys.
And there's Laycock to bring him down.
Thailand. Yep. Good job. Well, I mean, you definitely work on your kickoff coverage team, but if that's what you're worried about right now, you're sitting pretty good.
Well, guys,
they're getting some reps in today.
Fact. That's a fact.
Well, I got to bring this up. We're getting closer, 10 minutes away. Next week, this rivalry week, the Battle of Highway 62, back to a non-conference game.
Yeah.
It's a battle of 2 legendary coaches. Matter of fact, that those coaches, Coach Absher coached with or
Tice gave him his first job.
Harrison,
Coach
right?
Tommy Tice,
Harrison,
yep.
Yeah.
And so join us next week on the Southern Sports Network, PG Tigers Online, for that contest. The Battle of Highway 62, incomplete pass intended for Waterdown. Well, speaking of Farmington,
is that them playing?
They are trailing right now 33-21, 2:10. I'm going to guess that's probably to go in the third quarter. They've got the wrong thing up here right now.
Right. Rumor on the street is they're running Wing T over there now. It'll be Wing T versus Wing T, which you never get to see. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, they got some new guys in there for Prairie Grove and
lots of them. Castaneda,
Bromley,
Noble.
And there is
54. That's a new one.
Ridge Black Bear. Who got that tackle?
Belser's 54. I didn't see he was getting up. 71. Bromley off the bottom. Single digit. Is that 8? No, they
9. Number 9, I believe.
Luke Parrish.
Yeah, Parrish, and
that's a Prairie family.
I think Slaughter was also Ty Slaughter was also got a hand in there.
Yeah.
So third down and about 6 to go. 8:40 to go in the ball game. Sapp drops back, throws, complete. Can we make it?
Bro.
Oh, they're going to say it was on the ground.
42, that's a new number. Tate Bailey,
they're going to say
he's playing 90 over there.
Yeah. So it's 4th down, and I guess they said he caught it, but he was on the ground, I guess. So 4th down and about 5. It looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah. Cooper Quinton at the far corner, their sophomore.
Gentry leading P. Ridge 17-6.
Oh, this is a hard one.
That's the end of the third.
86 just ran in there.
Gunner, or 86?
86.
Oh, Barraza. Barraza.
Yep.
We'll call him Barraza. I think that's the way you pronounce it. If mom and daddy or family's listening, you can let us know. 4th down.
He's going to be returning the punt here. Don't let it roll.
Boy, we may got a hand on that.
Okay. Let it roll. Oh, no.
He touched it. We touched it.
I'm not going to say the name, but I'll be talking to him if he did on Monday. He's in my class.
I don't think the refs saw it, but we touched it.
Or do they care at this point? I'm not going to say his name on the stream, yeah.
They did it, so they did not. Hey, look at that. Okay, so the Tigers do retain possession. 7:20 to go in the game.
All right, good. Didn't hurt.
I think we got a little bit of a break there.
Gavin Patton, big sophomore, going to run it at left tackle.
And 60 coming in, Evan Bowen also coming in. Number 6, the quarterback. I didn't mention that earlier. That's Moss.
Oh, Moss is a Q. 81, Tyler Durson bring the play in. 1 and 43, Stearman and Connor McCarty are missing Alex. Alex will play tight end.
You're getting these subs in, and they're not sure whether they're supposed to be in or not. There's been a little hesitation. But the clock's running under 6:45 now.
A lot of new guys here, huh?
Yeah.
Corbin Stearman on offense.
Yeah, get him a little touch there. It's a sweep. Hold on the ball, son.
That's McCarty. Bingo for those guys. Look at that. Water down with a big hit for Sequoyah.
60. Evan Bowen, you got it.
Yeah, so 6 minutes, 25 seconds to go.
Ethan Banco snapping, it looks like.
I think you're right.
Trying to pick out. I got one more I'm missing up there. Who's on the 7? Shelton.
Shelton bringing in the play. Moss under center. As we're halfway through the fourth now. And there's.
Go. Let's go.
That is Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
Manny. Manny. Yeah, Manny can go. He reminds me of Anthony Sharp. Same build.
He does. Yeah, he kind of has that look.
Yeah.
Anthony may have been a little thicker.
Well, I mean, he's a sophomore now.
Yeah.
But very similar. I dealt with Manny a lot when he was in 7th and 8th grade.
Well, he had a good run there. Didn't give up.
Come on, Lynn. You got to give him time to fill out a little bit.
Yeah, it takes
a man by the name of Thomas Sainer who was a little stick at one point.
Yeah, that's a fact. Those teams come back in their 20s and they're huge.
Sainer was. Well, we had some guys, back. I mean, remember Eric Clement too? I mean, he's a baller too. Yeah. And Moss is going to take and keep. Moss might go.
Right. Let's go.
Isaac Moss.
He knows it's his chance. He's trying.
He's brought down by number 62, Newton Martin, and Moss is going to get it into.
Oh, and he comes out. He knew that was his last play. Parrish takes over quarterback. He saw him talking to coach.
Yeah, he did. He said he's going to try to give him 6, but 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Yeah. And the Tigers going to go 1-0.
Yeah.
Winning the first game of the season this year.
In cruise control.
And if we review the game, guys, we'll talk a little bit more after that as Luke Parrish comes in at quarterback. Parrish.
Trap.
Oh, fumble. And
They got it.
And Sequoyah is going to get that fumble just around midfield. But, guys, just think about the game, how we started off tonight. It's a quick 24-0 in the first quarter. And a lot of things were clicking right off the bat, weren't they?
Yeah, looks like coordinators did their homework. A good first quarter leads to an easy fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this is an opportunity. And I think Dylan brought this up earlier when he said this is good playing time for these guys. They're playing against some guys, and you never know when some of these guys, somebody gets hurt, you got to fill in. So
filling in for this year, they got reps, but also years to come. You're bringing in more experience.
And who's the tackle there?
And saw Ty getting off, and Marcus Fisher, number 40.
Yeah, Fisher, a nice job. Slaughter's been getting in there a lot.
Isaiah Russell, new D tackles. 14, Nate Dos Santos coming in, playing some 90.
2nd and 10 for Sequoyah. And it's going to be a keeper. Nice, had him there.
Come on,
54. Belser had him for a moment. Not able to wrap him up. Good run that time by the quarterback, Sapp.
Caden Dexter running in, as well as Brandon Dismore. A couple sophomores.
3rd down and 6. 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Kreider is coming in near corner. I think we've probably ticked off everybody at this point. I think everybody's played.
Well, I hope you've come close to reading all the names. I know that, and I'm glad that you've done that because these guys practice hard. They need a little love too, whenever they get a little chance to play. Nice screen play.
Screen, make a tackle.
And nice job out there in open field.
18. Ian Carrillo, the kicker.
Carrillo with the tackle. And the runner that time was Black Bear. And so 1st and 10, ball at the Prairie Grove 33, 2:15 to go in the ball game. Can the Tigers keep them out of the end zone, or are they going to get one more in here? Give. Man, he might go. He's a big kid.
Nice tackle. Way to go low.
That's a good job going low that time.
Manny
Rodriguez again. 1st down that time. Good run by the running back for Sequoyah. That's 34, Avis Pettit.
At the far corner, we got a new one, Caden Yates. 37. Near corner is Malachi Oglesby.
So 1:40 to go in the game, and another give. Hey, he's got a lot of room over there. Oh, there's a flag down on the play. Boy, that was a stiff arm.
Yeah, that's on the highlight reel.
Pettit. There's a flag down, and the nice thing about it is the clock keeps running with that flag.
He can put it on his highlight reel as long as he keeps the scoreboard out of it.
Yeah, facts.
I'll tell you something. The way Pettit's running, I'm surprised he's not been in there a little more tonight.
He's bringing it.
He's a big kid. Runs hard, too. Castaneda in there as well.
Yep.
And they're going to back that one up.
We got a new inside backer, and I'm having a hard time. It ends in a 2. Is it 42? Tate Bailey?
Did you have to stop it, John? John, did you have to stop that clock there? Yeah. Okay. Boy, I'm just asking.
43?
It's 1st down and a long way to go. Nice. Oh, trip him up enough. He might do that. He's got room.
Come on, 5.
Look down there as a hole. They're going to get in the end zone.
9.
And he gets in. So touchdown there. Nice run by the quarterback, Creighton Sapp. You know, he reversed field. He had a lot of room to go.
58, Gunnar Pankey running in. Dang, man.
Nice play, nice run that time by the quarterback. And going to make it 59-12. 1:04 to go.
They're extending my stay up here. Right? Man, I have it. I had it. I would take a roster upstairs with me just in case we were doing something like this, and I'd be going through marking off names.
Making sure guys get in.
Everybody got in.
Yeah, you want to. And like I said, those guys practice hard. Yeah. And the extra point on its way by Hendricks, and it is good. So with 1:04 to go in the ball game, it's Prairie Grove 59, Sequoyah Tahlequah 13.
Looks like we don't have a backup kick return yet this early in the year. We don't have the JV squad lined up with the return yet, so you're going to see a lot of familiar faces out there.
There's a few, and so we'll receive one more kick. The Tigers hopefully will not have another turnover, and we'll close this thing out.
Yeah. Well, takeaways?
I'll let Sainer go first. Takeaways from you, Dylan.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like I've said the whole game. Obviously, winning at the line of scrimmage, both sides of the ball, the entire time is humongous, especially in week 1 when, like we talked about, you don't really know. You haven't hit anybody else other than your own guys. Yep. So that's huge. Late in the game here, you know, there's a lot of new guys in. It's gotten a little sloppy. There's been some turnovers, things that for both teams. I don't think it's anything to really worry too much about. Like I said, a lot of young, inexperienced players out there. But I really, really, really like seeing push up front on offense and, you know, creating havoc in the backfield on defense. Mm-hmm. And that just lets the rest of the game fall into place.
Yeah. I was really impressed with our defensive end play. And low-key, Coach Absher has always been the D-ends coach. And we just give him whatever athlete we can't really make work in the secondary, and he turns it into somebody. You know, we've always had great D-ends.
And all the guys that's done it tonight have played well.
Yeah.
You know, from Laycock and Cobb, and a lot of the guys just making great plays. I think for me, the two things that stood out to me, I thought offensive execution and the number of guys that we have to go to.
Yeah.
I love that. And the defensive play tonight and the pressure that we put on a very athletic quarterback all night was great. And that's going to be Braxton Bashir.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a flag.
I don't care. Take it anyway. That baby.
Oh, it's
that
coming
baby.
back.
It don't matter. It makes the highlight.
Oh, I would want to say give him 6, but there's some laundry back here.
That'll be on the highlight film. It's fine.
A block in the back. And Bashir's is He's not going to want to know who did that.
It happened. It's on film. That's all that matters.
Oh, somebody's down. Looks like we got one more cramp here. While they attend to him, let's take us one more commercial break. We'll come back for the final 50 seconds after this.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, we just got the, and Asher's going to take a knee, and let's see, that might be it. Oh, have to take one more snap. Washhausen down here, he was being true to the game, and
we're just killing our rushing yards.
We're killing Asher's average right now.
Now he's going to take that knee. That's going to do it. Guys, first of all, thank you, Mason and Dylan, for coming tonight.
That was fun.
Great job. Love the analysis. Love reminiscing about old times, and also enjoyed watching Prairie Grove 59-13. Want to thank Gretchen for doing a fantastic job for
awesome.
For the producing. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. And guys, next week's Farmington. What does that mean, Dylan, to you, former player? Even though you played big games, what about that Farmington game? How big is that?
It's a big game because not only is it the rivalry. It's you grow up with these kids. You play travel ball with these kids. Like, they know each other well, and it's a bragging right game is what it is, and you're going to hear about it for the next 364 days. So.
There's nothing better than beating your boys,
Yeah. And how about you, Mason, as a coach? Big for you guys as coaches?
Yeah, of course. That coaching staff and y'all buddy when you're around each other, but when you're not around each other, you secretly hate each other. And
well, that's going to do it for tonight. First of all, we want to wrap up by thanking our legacy partners, Lewis Automotive, Pickett Construction. Thank you for your, just being part of the backbone of our community. Our gold partners, Arvest Bank, Community Bank, Ozarks Electric, and PG Telco. Your final score again, Prairie Grove 59, Sequoyah 13. For Mason Pinkley, Dylan Sainer, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have a great night, and go Tigers!